night. You know what that means? Turn on YouTube. It's AGExp Show. From the indie gems to triple A's, permadeath or auto save, Game Pass epic. Library shared on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, or PC. It don't matter, we're all AGExp. From every jump, every boss we've slain, every respawn, and every campaign, through every map, every loadout screen. With the AGExp, the Aussie gamers are here. Hit like and subscribe. Let's get the show started. Hope you enjoy the ride. The ride. Every boss we've slain, every respawn and every campaign, through every map, every loadout screen. We're the AGExp. The Aussie gamers are here. Hit like and subscribe. Let's get the show started. Hope you join the ride.
G'day everyone and welcome to episode 421 of the AGExp Show. I am Lucas and here with me is Snoogs and Grim. How are you boys?
Good mate, how are you?
Oh, great, thank you very much. And Snoogs?
Great, happy to be here, having a drink, spend a night with the boys. It's always fun. And everyone watching along, just quietly, I'm glad to see that Radicus is joining us tonight after, first of all, giving me a heart attack first thing in the morning and forgetting...
He just sent you that dick pic too, did he?
No, that's what I have a heart on in the morning. No.
Oh.
It's not right, mate. No, so Radicus forgot his anniversary the other day. So it's great to see that he's still with
alive.
us. Either that or Roz, how you doing? Good to see you making use of the account.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Radicus underscore
Joining us.
USM became a member. Radicus underscore USM celebrates 38 months of membership. I survived.
Beautiful. Thank you,
Radicus,
mate.
thank you for continuing your membership. I appreciate that. Well, that's a great segue. If you become a member, like Radicus just did, you get double entries for all giveaway entries that we give out through the show.
Everyone loves a double entry.
Yeah, that's it. And at the end of the year, we're giving away. Go for it, Snooks. You've muffed it.
Oh, where's it gone?
You've lost it, bro. We are giving away a MetaQuest 3S virtual reality headset for the end of the year. And we give away entries all the way through the year. And if you're a member, you get double entries. Double penetration. Whatever you want to call it. So yes, very good. Thank you for everyone that has come and joined us for the start of the show. And for everyone else that joins us throughout the show, thank you very much. All right, let's give a big shout out, shall we? Let's give a shout out to all those people who are members. In no particular order, here we have a very big thank you to The Wraith, Medago, Atan, the Bearded Aquarian, Michael, oh, that's you, Grim, thank you. Since Spacies,
887
Azrael,
became a member. 887 celebrates 38 months of membership. Fuck being an adult.
Atan is adulting tonight, so he won't be able to join us for the whole show.
That sucks.
But thank you for being a member. Azrael, Sturi's Retro Gaming, and Raticus. Thank you very much, all of you guys, for being members. You're extra special, and you get double entries. Kind of pay to win, but so be it. All right.
How are you feeling, Atan? Didn't he eat some like medium rare chicken?
He did. He ate some. No, I don't think it was medium rare. I think it was just off chicken. He said. I asked him today.
Geriatric chicken.
And unfortunately, he's not sick.
Spewing.
Because if he was crook from the chicken, he'd be able to stay home tonight on the toilet watching the show. But unfortunately, that's what always happens. Whenever you eat something dodgy, you won't get sick from it if you want to. If you're like, oh, if that messes me up, I won't have to go do that thing tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know, like,
if it's like a weekend, the chances of you getting sick are really high.
Oh, very high.
Oh, yeah.
Weeknight, it's like, your stomach turns
We've just had the long weekend, and Friday, Saturday, I spent it on the couch, in and out of sleep because I was crook.
Azrael became a member.
We've had a few
Azrael
that have
celebrates
been crooked,
37 months of membership. Rip to 8 and having to adult.
Ah,
I was just about to say, Azrael's been a bit crook and Rocket Man, and everyone's had a bit of a cold going around at the moment.
It's gone around. But
everyone's
thanks,
feeling a bit
Az,
better.
for continuing your membership. Thank you very much. And I hope you're feeling better, if not already, but soon. What's this? Got to start driving back from Brookvale.
ew.
But phone in pocket.
Midago73 became a member. Midago73 celebrates 24 months of membership. What's an adult?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Medago. I'm not 100% sure what being an adult is because I don't do it very often. All right. So we had a few people announcing their memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right. On that note, though, should we just start the show and go into our first segment?
Yeah, I want to get
just
this
roll.
moving because I'm really excited to see this TISM AI detective this
You
week.
want AI detective? That's later in the show.
So let's get it moving.
I'm going to lose some friends. We're probably going to lose some subscribers after this AI detective. But something I do want to make clear, I don't remember who it was last week, but you asked for it. You said you wanted more
We
TISM.
all asked for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to get it.
You're going to make us eat our words. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go to PvP.
Let's go.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Okay, all right, so first up for PvP, we're going to do What's That Sound? For all of you regulars, you know what this is. I'm going to press a button on my stream deck here. It's going to play some audio down the stream. These two guys will probably hear it if everything works all right, but you guys will definitely hear it. You got to tell us what it's from. Movie, video game, TV show. It's an audio file from something, and you've got to work out what it is. All right, you ready for this week's What's That Sound?
I'm
Let's
ready.
go. Get into
Go
it.
for it. Oh, Spin Spacies. Sin Spacies. G'day, mate. You'll be
Hey,
there in a second.
Spacies.
Arguably, you're already here.
Yeah.
Already there.
That's it.
I
And
know what it
Kazuke.
is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Okay. Do you? Message DM me if you want to tell me quickly before.
Play it again. I didn't hear it.
I'll play it again.
Properly. Go again.
Snoogs is correct.
Sounds familiar, but I'm not.
Yeah, and not only is Snoogs correct, he actually was accurate and told me what it was from and what it was. Do you know, Mike?
No.
Oh, really? KE says Borderlands.
Ooh.
You dumb bastard.
KE said
Must be Destiny 2 then.
it's not.
Radicus with the last
Dumb
Starfighter
bastard.
as well.
Last
That's a name I
Starfighter.
haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah, that's a movie that's well overdue for a remake.
But
Is
for
it though?
tonight?
Yeah.
You dumb bastard.
I reckon a remake of The Last Starfire would cook. It'd be a massive hit.
Am I going to be completely destroying any reputation I have by saying what's the last Starfighter?
No. It's like mid 80s. It's like as old as us.
I think it's early 80s.
Yeah, it probably is. It's like that.
You know what? If you
of the Flight of the Navigator and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
kids
reckon
playing
if
an
you saw
arcade.
some screens from it, you'd remember it.
Yeah, you might have seen it as a kid, but I remember kids playing an arcade game and he's really good at it, and then it turns out that the arcade game is a test to find this pilot to, the aliens come and get him, and then he becomes like the last Starfighter.
Sounds sick. That sounds
would
so
make
80s.
If they did a new version of that, it would be really good, I think.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Medago, Death Star attack. No.
You dumb bastard.
I feel like I know the sound, but I can't place it. Are you going to,
I'll play
unless
it
someone's
again.
already got it in there?
No Man's Sky, Stargate, Oh, no, that's not an answer.
Spaceys remembers it. I knew
Dumb
someone
bastard.
would. And if anyone in the chat would, it'd be you, Spaceys.
All right, have a listen again. I'll give you a hint.
Are we, yeah, that's a nice beer you got there, Luke.
I saw it said sour beer, and I thought that sounds interesting. I didn't actually notice it says pink lemonade.
Yeah, that's a good flavour, pink lemonade. I like pink lemonade.
What is it though? Is it beer or is it?
Well, crack it and tell us what it is.
Yeah.
Radicus with the
refreshing-
Star Fox reference.
A refreshingly tart beer brewed with whole raspberries and lemons. So it's not a flavored drink. It's actually made with the fruits. So as much
Sounds
as
like
it
one
does,
of meaty.
It's a beer.
yeah. Is the beer a clue? No, it's not. Okay.
No.
Star Fox is incorrect as well. No, this is definitely comes from a movie, and it is a movie.
There are 5 of them.
Is that right? Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely a beer. What's another clue I can give for this one? Pat, you know what it is. You can help with a clue.
Yeah, like I said, it is a movie. There is 5 of them. It's flat.
It's very fucking flat.
Is it supposed to be?
No, it has fizz, but it's very light on the fizz.
Very light. Okay.
But as a beer goes,
Yeah, well, I was about to say beer's not meant to be super fizzy. It's not like a
well, it's still a lot less than a beer.
yeah.
Radicus with Alien.
Not bad.
Kaiser with Predator. Medago with Alien versus Predator. Predator versus Kaiser
No.
with Pirates. Nah, you're all getting away from it.
No, this noise does come from a particular kind of gun, but not a gun to shoot and kill, more a gun to capture. That's gotta help. That
was a full-on hint. How about one of the 5 movies is absolutely hated by the general audience?
Come on, Pat. I know which one you're talking about.
Hey, I actually don't mind it, but it's not.
It was
not that
garbage.
It was not that good.
And it's look, don't necessarily want to get into a gender equality or argument or whatever, but it's got something.
The original was a classic.
Okay. Yeah, I know it. No, he's right though. One of them was trash. Absolutely trash.
Radicus with Ghostbusters.
Yeah, boy.
It is the Ghostbusters Proton Pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, where is it here? So Radicus.
You know what? Because
gets
I was
this one.
thinking probably like a lot of people in the chat based on some of the guesses. I was thinking spaceship. It sounded like
Yeah.
like laser cannon kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I knew the sound, but my mind, because my mind was going there, I just couldn't quite place it. But yeah,
All right, Azrael's
Radicus-
asking, did you get new glasses, Grim?
I did, Azrael. Thank you for noticing.
She knows.
The nice clear lens. Ooh.
Gorgeous, mate.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Mine are
My
built
wife helped me
in.
pick them. To your skull.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
they're in there.
I was wondering why things on the screen over there were looking fuzzy.
It'd been 3 years
wrong
since I
ones
had
on.
my. It'd been 3 years since I had my prescription checked. So I'm like, I should probably go do that. And obviously, I needed some new ones. So good old Specsavers, the 2 for $199, and then healthcare covered $100 of it. So I got 2 new pairs of glasses for $100.
Don't go too out of control, healthcare. Hey, Pat, I think you're getting called out here. Radicus says 5 movies. Are there not 5? Did you get that wrong?
There is.
I
There
feel
is.
like
There's
you said
the
it,
original
it's so much-
two originals, the remake, Frozen Empire, and there's 2 new ones, right?
There's
There's
2
three
new
new
ones and the chicks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's right.
Pat said that with that much conviction and confidence. I wasn't going to question him. I figured he'd be right.
Yeah, he was
'Cause
very
I-
confident.
Yeah, so I'm happy to go with 5.
Yeah, there's the 2 which, like the Paul Rudd ones,
Ghostbusters
and
is
there's
my
2 of
job.
the originals, and there's the crappy one in the middle.
As Kaiser Kate says, I've got Terminator eyes. Is that because they're like they work? I don't know.
Yeah, the scanning, and you see red all the time.
Yeah, I do. Forgot about the shitty remake. Oh, okay. That's what he's going on about there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
We're waiting for your apology, Radicus.
yeah. All right. Okay. Well, let's move on to what's that screenshot?
What's
Oh.
that screenshot?
I was messing with it earlier. I just need to quickly check and make sure yeah, I did. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I had it.
The cover one came up, not straight to the screenshot.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
all right. Let's
cool.
go. Let's check out what's that screenshot.
All right. Let's try and get this star as well.
Okay. So,
God.
what do we got there?
Ow.
That's-
You know, every time you do this, I'm like, surely this one's going to be lame. But then
They're never lame, are they?
they just keep coming up. It's brilliant.
the internet provides. My browser history's fucked.
Yeah.
But so
Yeah,
there-
your targeted
Oh,
ads are just downright fucking weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
get penis enlargement things all the time, but usually that they go away when I make sure I close the thing on my the lens cap on my camera. If I leave that open, then I get penis enlargement ads. I'm not sure why. Did anyone get that star that everyone jumped for? I don't think anyone did.
I don't think anyone got it, no. And it disappeared before my character came on screen. So that's 2 stars that I missed.
Oh, it's because what's his name? Atan's not here. He usually
Atan,
smashes those,
yeah.
doesn't he?
It's not registering.
And
Okay.
Wraithy.
It's a
All right,
shame.
so I almost forgot. This is a what's that screenshot? We're going to show the screenshot in a second. The rules are, well, not the rules, the instructions. The screenshot's going to be from a movie, video game, TV show, and it's your job to put in the chat. Where is it from? So here you go.
Cool.
Good luck.
Let's go.
Entry for everyone. What's that screenshot from?
Oh.
Ooh. I feel like I should know this one.
I
It
know
looks
that.
very sci-fi. That kind of looks like a mini disc with like extra bits.
Yeah.
Concentrate.
So it's a Western.
Enema of the State.
That's a good movie, Enemy of the State.
It is a good movie. Gene Hackman
Yeah, and Will Smith.
and Will Smith, yeah.
The Rock from
The
A10.
Rock.
I don't think that's
Rock.
right.
You dumb bastard.
No.
Radicus with a back
I
to the
don't think
future.
this is right, but I'm.
Back to the Future. Which one am I going to press?
You dumb bastard.
Are you DMing?
I
Dread.
don't.
Dread is incorrect, Michael.
Okay, yeah. It's something like that, though. I'm sure of it.
Minority Report, RoboCop 2. Oh, geez, I've picked some
Minority
hard
Report's a
shit
good
tonight.
guess.
You dumb bastard.
Oh, I know that device.
You would. Oh, look, I say... No, I can't necessarily say you would absolutely know this, Michael, but because it's a movie and you're a movie buff, I would imagine you've seen this movie.
Yeah.
Vaytan stopped for a piss. What, just on the side of the road? there's 18 on the side of the road taking a piss with his phone out, watching the
one
show.
hand, dick in the other.
He's just at one of them
He's like,
emergency
yeah,
phones on the M4, where there's probably Snoogs Total Recall is incorrect. Yeah, he's probably on camera from the traffic management. Oh, commitment, mate. That is commitment. Absolutely. Oh, excuse me. I don't have a mute button on this microphone I'm using, so sorry. You're going to hear my coughs. American Psycho, Strange Days, Blade Runner, all incorrect.
Wow.
You dumb bastard.
I don't remember the movie very well, so giving clues is probably going to be hard, but shit. I should probably look it up because I can't even tell you what it's about.
Oh, well, tell one of us, or tell me the movie. I don't care if you don't know it.
Hang on, I've got to do. Did I just have a light go off? Oh, I did, because it's not plugged in.
Oh, $30 down the drain.
No, it's the different
No,
one.
it's the other one.
It's the other one.
It's the other one.
Hang on,
Johnny
there.
Mnemonic from Radicus.
That's what I
Johnny-
said.
When did you
Good
say
guess,
that?
Radicus. I damned you.
Oh, did you? Oh, well, then you're correct.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Yes.
look at that, eh?
Nice. Nice,
Well done,
Radicus. Good
Radicus.
job.
Oh, you got both of them.
Keanu.
It is Keanu, yeah. No, I'm glad you got it because I don't really remember much about it. I probably need to watch it again.
I
'Cause
started
get-
watching this
I get Johnny
a couple of
Mnemonic
weeks back.
and what's that other movie I get confused with? It's like a chain reaction.
Chain Reaction, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
that's a
get
good
them
one.
mixed up. So that's why I didn't want to start giving hints. And
I
they're
always
like,
get Chain Reaction, and what's the Christian Slater one that was similar from that time period? I always get them
Broken.
two mixed up.
Not Broken Arrow, no.
Not
that's
Broken
completely
Arrow.
different.
It was
No.
another
Yeah.
water. There was a lot of water in it.
not Hard Rain.
Oh, that might have been it. Actually, that might have
Hard
been it. Let me
Rain
look at
was
the.
good, man.
I
think that
there's
was
a
it.
Flash.
These are a whole bunch of
wow.
movies I need
Hard
to
Rain.
watch again.
Yeah, it's been over probably 20. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Hard Rain. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hard Rain
awesome.
and Chain Reaction. I always get mixed up.
Oh, I keep forgetting I've got this to show. There you go. Johnny
Yeah, there it is.
Mnemonic.
Mnemonic.
Oh, Dolph Lundgren was in that too?
Yeah.
Oh
Legend.
my god.
God, you can't even get Hard Rain on Prime Video. Wow.
Oh, look, as far as I'm concerned, if you can't get it from a streaming service, that's permission to fucking torrent it. If that's still a thing.
Anytime some of those like
Sail
old
the Seven
classic ones
Seas.
come
Yeah.
up on like Prime and stuff like that, I just buy them. I'm like, even if I don't want to watch it right now, I know I'm going to want to watch that in the next 6 to
But
12
you
months.
guys know you can actually
Yeah.
buy movies as well on YouTube?
Do you need the premium one
No,
for that?
no,
or
because
can
you've
you
got to buy it. No, you can buy them.
Oh, okay.
It's kind
I
of
did
just
not know
like
that.
Amazon Prime or whatever it
Yeah.
is. You can purchase it and it just goes into your purchased stuff and you can watch it whenever you want.
Huh.
Yeah.
There you go.
I watch
Did not know
I watch Pluto Nash on there. It's free with ads at the moment.
Why?
that. Pluto Nash. What the hell's
I
that?
don't know.
Isn't that Eddie
I-
Murphy?
Eddie Murphy. It's
His
such a
space
simpleton movie, but I enjoy it.
Don't say I
Pluto
know
It
that.
really
Nah.
is. I think it's actually classified as like the worst
Shit.
performing movie of all time, apart from John Carter.
I was about to say, you got John Carter and you got Battlefield Earth. Surely it's not worse than them.
No, it did worse than Battlefield
It'd be
Earth.
up there. It'd be up there.
Yeah, okay. That's bad.
Yeah, the critics when it come out, it's just a simple story. There's nothing. There's no layers to it. There's nothing to it. It's literally just a simpleton movie, and it's easy to watch. I like it.
Medago said he watched a movie called The Frighteners. That's a great
love The Frighteners.
Michael J. Fox movie.
Yeah, Peter Jackson before Lord of the Rings.
The Frighteners is like a movie that you watch, but you don't expect what's going to occur. It's like a completely different movie to what you think. Is that a fair,
it's got that cool
call?
comedy kind of element to it as well. But I loved the design. Is it Johnny? Johnny 13 or whatever he calls himself. And once he's dead, you see that him as the Reaper form. I loved that animation, that design of him, the way over the rooftops in that scene where the cars
where he's chasing the car,
he's chasing him, and he comes through the mirror, and it's such a cool movie.
Spacey's has mentioned Waterworld.
Yeah, that's another one that's not too bad.
Polarizing film. That goes down as one of the biggest flops. Like when it comes to that era, was a massive flop. I really enjoyed Waterworld, and still enjoy it today.
I don't think it deserved it.
Tara loves it.
It did.
Yeah, Tara loves it. I can take it or leave it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I love it.
Fantastic,
but I don't think it deserves the reputation it has.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Same with John Carter. I actually quite liked the John Carter movie, and I don't think it deserves.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be.
No, I don't think it deserves.
I think it was released at a bad time too.
And the way Disney handled it, and all the piss poor budget, and there was something else. Someone else was going to do John Carter originally, and it fell through. I was just watching something the other day. I can't remember who it was now, but yeah.
Anyway,
dodged a bullet.
All right.
Oh, it was Robert Rodriguez. So what happened was when he did The Spirit with Frank Miller, he wanted to have a co-directing title with Frank Miller, who wrote the comic book, because basically it was a direct adaptation of his books. And the Directors Guild said, no, you can't do that. So he left, and because of that, basically he fell out of the running for John Carter, which ended up being a good move for him, but we could have got a lot better John Carter, I think.
Spacey's bringing up the Super Mario Brothers film.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
Nah,
I watched that long ago, actually.
I like
it. Doesn't change.
I like it, but see, it is just a massive piece of nostalgia for me. I think if I was 20 or 30 when that movie came out, I probably wouldn't have liked it. But I was a kid, and it was Super Mario Brothers. And at the time, I was confused as to why things were very different. Like, why was
Excuse me.
why was King Koopa the big bad guy, and why wasn't it Bowser? Why was the Goombas? Why were they massive dudes with little heads?
Why were they 7 feet tall? Yeah.
Yeah, it was confusing. Why was Yoshi just a tiny Tyrannosaurus Rex? It was all confusing, but I still loved it because I was a kid. Spacey says I was 19 when it came up, and I was working at Sega. So yeah, I can't do the math right now, but I was probably 10. I think that's probably about right when that came out, depending on when in the 90s it came out, which obviously makes a big difference between me really enjoying it and a lot of other people, older people, thinking it was absolute shit. But,
Shut up, Kaiser.
He was 3. That's all right. Spacey's is here to make me feel good. All right, let's go into, what are we doing? New experiences. Let's do that.
Exactly. It's a new experience. Yeah.
Oh, I'm still drinking this because it's there. I'm not a beer drinker. I really don't like that. But for people that don't like beer, this is slightly better than just a normal beer because it has a bit of flavour to it.
Not a sponsor, but we can be reached at info@theagexp.com.
Well, after that review, it's fucking shit, but I'll drink it because it's there.
Drink it because it's there. Could be their new slogan. Drink it because it's there.
Yeah, look, it's not terrible, but the beer part I don't like. Which is pretty much
Usually a
all it is.
large part of a beer.
Correct.
So
You're right.
unfortunate for the product.
That's it. No, some people might like it. All right, so we're doing
This
new
on the other
experiences.
hand, is gorgeous.
Yeah, well, I've got some other drinks here that I'll enjoy.
This, on the other hand, is empty. So
Oh,
let's get to a break.
All right, Pat, we've got some new shit from Division 2, and it's not just the same old crap you've been fucking ranging on about. Tell us what's new.
new stuff for the Division 2. So if anyone thought that my love of Destiny was bad, muffle the fuck up. All right, Division 2, back in 2016, Division 1 released, and the first mission of Division 1 was not in New York City. It was across the river in Brooklyn. Brooklyn? That sounds about right. Where did I put the stuff?
Fuck, how far back are we going, bro? Are we going to talk about your primary school or something?
No. So all it was is Division 2 is releasing after, I think it's 6 years now. We're about to go into year 7 of the Division details. They're releasing some new DLC for the Battle of Brooklyn, which is the first time that they've moved into fall. Original was in winter. The new one was in spring and summer. Division 2 was spring, summer, and a bit
Should
of
we
a
be
few
watching
other
this at
bits
the
and
same
pieces
time
there.
as you're talking?
I don't. This is a deep dive, so there's not a lot of gameplay or anything yet.
Okay. Just keep talking. We've got
it's-
something to look at now.
Better than
Cool.
that.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
there's 5 new main missions, a new season that's kicking off as well, and we for the first time ever we're back in Brooklyn, which is something pretty cool. So I still play a lot. Well,
First
I still play
time
a bit of
ever
Division.
we're back in Brooklyn. So is it? Was this originally in Brooklyn or?
So no, so you start when you get activated. You're in Brooklyn, and you've got to get to the ferry to go across into New York to start the game effectively. So the first mission that you do all the way back in the original Division is in Brooklyn. So now
Right.
you're going back there for the first time to actually do missions and start your. So there's actually more of a story to go on that's happening there, and go through all of that. So
So it's just new DLC, right?
it's effectively just a new DLC.
You know what I really love about the Division? It looks good, and because it's old as fuck, I'll get like 300 FPS out of this game.
Yeah.
Oh, hugely amount.
It'll run
Huge amount.
really good.
And it still looks decent.
be-
I'm not a big fan of the Ubisoft season practices
Oh, why'd you
because
have to remind me it's a Ubisoft game?
yeah, look, it's the DLC itself is looking to be relatively cost effective at 15. I've only seen pricing in. They're saying it's €15/$. So that's probably like 75 Australian.
Yeah, $250 for the statue.
Yeah. Look, so the DLC seems to be effectively priced. I'm thinking it's going to be a $30 expansion for here. 5 new missions plus a new area and a whole lot of new stuff to be able to do. I've wishlisted it, and I'm going to jump back in to enjoy it. I still play Division 2, and just to turn off and have a bit of fun. They're good games.
Yeah, do we know when this is
I've played
coming
a
out?
few I played a few missions with you guys, and it was quite cool. So I think it'd be something I'd probably grab and jump back in with you, Snoogs, and give it a go.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm in. I'll do it. Absolutely.
I've seen things that it's supposed to be June. I think it's June 25th.
Yeah. Okay.
That it's coming out, but as we've got more information, you can wish list it now. But I don't have a lot of the detail, and this video that we're watching is part of the deep dive from their showcase last week. So this is, it gives you a bit of a highlight to it. People that are big within the Division community have already started playing it, and had early looks and whatnot, and they've all loved it, which is good. And yeah, it should be a bit of fun.
They could be spending that money on Splinter Cell.
Yeah, don't start in Madago.
It's not going to fucking happen. I hate Ubisoft now, so it doesn't fucking matter. They're all a piece.
If it makes you feel any better, I think this is
off to someone else.
This is a massive. So it's like a subsidiary of Ubisoft, but it's massive. So it's massive that's actually doing it.
Massive is just a studio that are owned by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
It's a Ubisoft studio, but
it's a Ubisoft studio
that they haven't dissolved yet.
Yeah, well, because they've been working on this for 7 years now.
Yeah, it clearly doesn't matter.
Funnily enough, I jump back in. I haven't actually had the Division on my new PC. I've had it on the old one behind me, and I went screw it, and I downloaded it over the weekend onto the new one, and jumped in. And I tell you what, exceptionally populated, except for when you want to try and matchmake. If you want to try and matchmake, no one's matchmaking, no one's doing anything like that. But the social areas are actually really well populated, and as always, the Dark Zone's full of trolls, and I haven't started my Dark Zone running again yet, so I'm not in there yet, but I will be soon.
That's the PvP area, is it?
That's the PvP area, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be keen to give that a go again.
Are these just guys that are just like OP and they just refill the new players?
So the big thing with the Division is you've got two very distinct play styles. You've got your PvE stuff where you have your builds and everything that's solely for PvE, and a lot of people play PvE solo, but then PvP, you can group up, you can hide, you can go in there, and people that go in that don't quite know about this play styles, because there's PvE within the Dark Zone as well. They're a lot stronger, and the big thing is, though, if you go in there without having a bit of an idea of how the mechanics of it work, you will get pretty destroyed pretty quickly. So
could we all go in PvP and team up and wait for them to people to try and fight the PvE stuff, and then
with Michael, with your experience and with DMZ, I think you'd go all right. I think you'd know the ropes, because that's essentially what it is. Once
you got the key elements down on your dodging and your movement, things like that, you'd be fine. So it all comes down to your movement mechanics, your how your character's set up and all that sort of stuff. But it's one of those things that a lot of people do get unstuck with. Once they go in there, they don't take the right stuff in, and there is people in there that do troll. I go in there and have a bit of fun. I'll try and stand my ground if I'm attacked. I generally don't go and attack anyone else. I'll usually run sort of loops and find what I need to find, because you can find a lot of good gear within there.
If we jump in, let's attack.
Let's go for it.
Well, we could.
Is that like squads? Like, so you go in as either like duos, trios, squads, or can you just?
No, it's just. I think it's. We could go up to 4 players. I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like set out, so it's 2-on-2.
We need
so you could. Yeah, so if you went in
with us,
if you went in as a duo, like the two of you go in, you'll still have 4 players. That could effectively do it. But there's also there's no stopping in the Dark Zone areas. There's no stopping, and I have been parts of these groups in the past. There's a lot of teaming that can happen, and You know, we've been doing loops previously, you know, in there where you've had 12 people running around together, just clearing out checkpoints, destroying everything and anyone coming close to you.
Let's try to do that.
We'll see how we go. We'll get as many people as we can and just go, we'll do the griefing. Fuck them.
Take Rocket Man, yeah. Rocket Man's always welcome on our team.
Rocket Man's pretty mint in the Dark Zone.
Yeah. All right, we need to get everyone in the Discord that wants to play. Like, drop a message. We'll tee something up.
All right. We'll aim for when that DLC comes out.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here? What's next on the agenda? Let's have a look here.
Let's tell us about some Last of Us Season 2. So we've had episodes 2 and 3 out of the way.
Yes.
How's your psyche doing?
All right. Now, episode 2. It lines up perfectly with the game. All right. So they're hour episodes, and the first 2 hours of the game is basically the first 2 hours of the TV show. So if you know the game, you know what I'm talking about. Pat, some sort of fucking acknowledgement, please.
I don't want to. I know the game. I don't.
You're trying to keep me spoiler free.
I'm trying to keep it spoiler free.
It's 100% spoiler free. But
all right.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, episode 2 that's where that episode goes. We get a significant incident go on. Basically, it basically sets out the tone and the events of the rest of the game / show series. So that's what happens there, and it's all. Like, there's variations. There's still things that occur that aren't exactly like in the game. Hang on. See you, Spaceys? Just got to pick someone up. All good. Thank you, Spaceys. Take it easy, mate. But nothing too aggravating in episode 2. But then we come to episode 3, where episode 3 is basically an elongated portion of the game. So an hour's worth of TV show.
Is it the time in the bunker with Dina?
That doesn't happen where you think it's going to happen. That obviously happens in... Well, no. You would think from the game that would happen in episode 2, but it doesn't. They've taken... It's not a bunker.
That's
it's a
what I'm
library.
thinking. Okay, yeah.
It's downstairs in the library, yeah.
I've gotten to that bit.
Oh, okay. So we're basically where Ellie and Dina...
You talking about, is that Eugene? That has the pot farm under the library?
Yeah. It's very different in the show. I don't feel like that's spoiler territory because it's kind of just information, so I'll give you that info. In the show, it's not a library. In the game, it's a library where all the weed, where Eugene has all these weed stash. That's in a library.
Yeah.
In the show, it's like a 7-Eleven.
No,
for some
ruined.
reason. But because they've changed things up, you know how you go on that patrol where it's Ellie and Dina? It's not in the show. It's Ellie and Jesse.
Oh,
okay.
So it's changed up. So obviously
Is it the
Ellie
guy that walked to Abby that?
No,
I'm thinking of someone else.
No, Jesse's the Asian guy.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking of the guy that, because I got to that bit where Abby and the dude and he shows up.
It's Owen.
Owen, is it?
They go for the walk in the snow.
Yeah, and then she's
Owen.
pregnant and he leaves, and then she goes, fucking, I'm going by myself. I got up to that part, and then she runs into Joel and...
Yeah, no, nothing to do with Abby and her cohorts. This is just, instead of Ellie and Dina that go out on patrol, it's Ellie and Jesse. Right. And it's a separate patrol. So in the game, it's the same patrol where Ellie and Dina go out, and they do like the shopping center. This is easy for me to understand because I know the game so well. might be a little bit hazy for people, but they split the original patrol that you go on at the start of the game. They split that into 2 separate patrols, if that makes sense for the show.
Okay, yeah.
So these are the things they're doing. The first patrol was Ellie and Dina and the other crew. Then the second patrol, where it was still Ellie and Dina, it's not anymore. It's Ellie and Jesse. And then they take cover because of the snowstorm. And instead of being a library, it's like a petrol station or a convenience store. There's pot everywhere. And obviously Ellie and Dina don't fuck because Dina's not there. It's Jesse and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that occurs. And then you get
in the
episode...
grand scheme of things, it feels like relatively minor changes, really. Just streamlining the early stages of the story.
It's not massive changes, but if you know the game very well, you would pick up on these things. And hello, Rafi.
Yeah.
G'day, buddy. Welcome. I know you're busy.
So
but
what you're
thanks for
saying
popping
is
in.
Jesse doesn't get to deliver his line. Where he walks into the library. I'm pretty sure.
No.
It could be something that I've missed previously, or I've seen someone manipulate it. But where Jesse walks in and catches.
What do you
Ellie
think
and
he
Dina.
says? Because he doesn't say anything weird.
I thought he said he just walks in. He just sort of says off the cuff, "Why does it smell like sex in here?"
No, he doesn't.
And the girls
say that.
laugh or something.
No.
Okay, well that's something I haven't seen. I've seen since playing it. I've only played it twice.
No, he doesn't say that in the game. His words are something along the
fantasy
lines
version.
of like you're supposed to
That's
be
just what I
on
went.
patrol.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
All right.
Anyway,
In
What-
his
what I
version
must-
of that happens, does Jesse have like a white beard and like a white hat, and he walks in and, why does it smell like sex in here?
No, the guy with the white hat's looking through the window.
made sense for Tommy to stay in town because he's a leader or town senior, I guess. Yeah.
No, he's talking about Jesse, not Tommy.
Yeah, but Tommy does stay as well because he doesn't go on the patrol with.
Oh yeah, in the original, yeah.
No, in the show, in the game, Tommy goes on patrol with Joel. But in the show, Joel goes on patrol with Dina. Is that you follow? Because Tommy stays
Okay.
back because he's a leader and all that.
Tommy
I think
stays
that's
back,
what
yep.
that's what Madago's talking about. Anyway, what I wanted to point out though, episode 3. So after the climax of 2, you've got to, whenever you get around to watching it, I'm assuming people haven't watched the show yet, but when you get to episode 3, you have to watch the intro. You know the intro where all the fungus grows and shit, like the thing that's repeated every week.
Yeah.
You have to watch that at the very end of the introduction, just before the Last of Us logo comes up. There's a certain thing that happens that there's an Easter egg in there. And you've got to pay attention. And it's a tiny detail, but it tugs at those heartstrings. Just the intro, man. You've got to watch it. So episode 3, there is a change made to the introduction that you need to go and watch. Or if you haven't watched it yet, just pay attention when you do. And if you're watching, if you have to watch it on streaming services, don't hit skip intro. Watch the fucking intro. So yeah, that's my advice to you. All right, so episode 3 is fairly like it's emotional, but it's setting up a lot of things. It's a fairly like cruisy sort of episode. I reckon it's going to get pretty big.
How do you think it's going to play out? Because it's what, 8? Is it 8 episodes or 10 episodes for this
I think
season?
it's 8. I think.
Yeah. So how long? Like, don't go into spoilers, obviously, but just sort of think.
Where is it going to get up to in the game?
Where's it going to get up to in the game?
Oh, I think it'll get to the halfway point.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it'll at least get to Ellie and Dina making it to the cinema. or the theatre or whatever it is. I think
theatre.
they'll get there,
Yeah.
and I think it'll pretty much end.
That's probably a good pivot point. Yeah.
So is this
that
season, are we expecting a hard end, like big cliffhanger, hard end? Because obviously the first season was the first game. This one is the second game over 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Because the second game is... it's a bigger game.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot more going on in it.
It's about 5 to 10 hours longer than the first game.
Yeah.
The
A lot more
story is
characters in the
definitely...
second one.
The
from what I've
story
seen.
is definitely
Like more moving parts.
more
Yeah,
intricate than the first one because you have not only do you have Ellie's story and her path, you also have Abby and dodging around sort of spoilers here, but her redemption through that other
Joel
arcing
too, right?
story. Sorry?
And Joel too, right?
Well, the
He has a
story is
storyline, right?
the storyline is focused on Ellie.
And Joel, right?
Well, Joel is there, but he takes a back seat.
Okay.
This game is
It's Ellie's story, really.
Ellie and Abby. Joel plays his part, but just not as much. It's not his game. The first one was Joel's. The second one is Ellie's. But Ellie kind of plays...
Is that why like so many people crack the shits? Because do you think like they're used to like a series having the one protagonist through it, and this one shifted?
Well, people that have the shits, I think, are people that are upset that their main protagonist in the first game isn't the main protagonist anymore. And then you also get those sexist people that don't like the fact that the leading character is female.
Yeah.
Then you also get those people that don't like the comprehension of a brilliant story with amazing drama. They would prefer "and they lived happily ever after."
Yeah, I think, and that it's a thing that happens a lot with like really good stories, like multi-part stories. I think a good story the characters will serve the story first and foremost, not so much serve the audience.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's where like fans get a bit lost, is that they have these expectations and they want the characters to do X, Y, and Z because that's what they've built up in their head canon and that's what they want. But it might not necessarily be what's best for the story itself. And I think, for me, that's when I think a story's better, when it shocks you.
One of the big things that the sort of Naughty Dog pivoted to was exactly that story-based, the very intricate story-based narrative that comes along with it. And even though they did it relatively well with the Uncharted season, once The Last of Us came out, it really twisted what a lot of people thought a video game could be. And the fact that you had these characters that so many people absolutely fell in love with, to then, Joel being this everyman sort of character, this father figure, for people to get so, held on and close with him, to then try for those people that were unable to see that the Last of Us 2 was able to, use him as well and his sort of everything that he did in the first one, but then also focus on Ellie and Abby. It was a completely different shift. And again, it's one of the stories. It's one of those things that you play this game and you experience it, and now we're experiencing the TV show, and you forget that it's actually a video game. You wouldn't have thought, 15 years ago that this could have been part of what we enjoy so much out of gaming, so to speak. But it's something that I wish I was in your shoes to be able to experience it for the first time again, Grim. I really do.
It is pretty.
I feel like as well with the first one, because it's not so black and white, that is then what kind of creates that little bit of audience division. In that, you know, it's Joel's decision. I think exists somewhere in that grey area. Like he did what he believes is the right thing.
Yeah.
This is a question Luke asked me.
Him, but not necessarily the right thing for humanity as a whole. And like, what would you decide? What would you do? And I think that's where the story is so interesting, because everyone's going to have a different response and a different reaction to it.
When I finally finished, it took me forever to finish the game, right? Because I got invested in it and I was enjoying myself. And I have this stupid thing where quite often with these story-related games, I don't finish them because I don't want the story to finish, right? And it's a stupid little idiosyncrasy that I have, but it happens. And when I finished the game, Luke and I had a conversation on the show. It's in one of the old ones. We've been doing it for a while now. And I'll ask you the question he asked me. At the end of the... So you've obviously finished The Last of Us.
I finished
you
one,
know what happens. Yep, the original. Would you have done any different? If you were in Joel's position, would you have done any different?
No, because I think at that... Like, I think what Joel did was selfish, but I think it's completely understandable and relatable for what Joel has gone through. And if I was in Joel's shoes, if I was in Joel's shoes, it comes down, and you're living in this post-apocalyptic world. You got that choice of, do I do what's right for me at this moment, or do I think bigger picture? And for me, I'd be like, you know what? I've gone through enough shit. I've seen, you know, enough horrible things. I witnessed my daughter die. I'm not going through that again. So fuck the rest of the world. Fuck everyone else. I'm keeping this kid alive because
you sound like you're
I
reading my
want her.
script.
I want her alive. Like, that's it. Like,
So the two questions are: do you think Joel did the right thing? Would you have done anything different? My answers are: did he do the right thing? No. Would I have done any different? No.
No. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's brilliant. But what point I would make before we move on is The Last of Us was destined to basically do everything against what the audience would expect or want with the original cover art for the game. The powers that be wanted to change the cover art, and Neil Druckmann stuck with his guns and said, no, it will remain the way it is, because the powers that be thought that a cover art that has the female character prominent on the front, where the male character is in the background, would not sell. They stuck with that cover art, and the game was just critically acclaimed, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, all the way around the place. So it just goes to say how much The Last of Us teams really give a fuck about.
It's amazing. It's amazing when you show that you have a good product. All of that other bullshit gets pushed to the side.
Well, I think it also shows that the creative team, they were confident in the story they were telling, the characters they created, and the audience they were going for. And, you know, all those things aligned, and it obviously ended up being a massive success because they backed themselves and their product. They didn't let the stupid voices that have the money, you know, change any of that. So good on them.
Right.
And I'm glad to see it getting the success it has now.
One last thing before we move on. I believe that if you don't enjoy the story of The Last of Us, then it's just not for you. If you think the story of The Last of Us is bad, then you've completely missed the point. All right.
Yeah, I think like it's one of those things that I think is objectively good.
Yeah.
But it might not be what you like in your cup of tea.
That's fine.
But you can't
But you can't
there's a
go
lot of
out there and
movies
say
and
it's
stuff
shit.
like that. Yeah.
Because you're wrong. Simply put.
Yeah.
That's like going out there and saying chocolate is shit. You might not like chocolate, but that's objectively fucking delicious.
Chocolate is fucking good, damn it.
That's right. You're wrong.
Yeah. I get it.
All right. Anyway, let's move on. Nobody accused you of saying it was shit, Radicus. I don't know why you thought you had to defend yourself there.
He did say a bit earlier that it didn't grab him.
No,
It just
that's
got lost
fine.
in her 800.
nothing
There was
wrong
a
with
lot
that.
of people that didn't grab that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel
It's
that
just
the
not your
game
thing.
didn't grab me. Looked great, but I wasn't wanting to finish it.
That's fine. Not a problem. All right. There's some pretty true shit chocolate out there. Aw. I reckon bad chocolate. Bad chocolate
Yeah.
on a bad day. Still good.
Usually comes out of America.
I'll even take fucking that. What's that? Carob, if it's a bad day. All right, let's move on. Patrick, you said you finished AC Shadows, but there's some shitty practices. Can you tell me
Yes.
about
So
that?
okay. So you're an old Assassin's Creed fan, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I'm old,
Yeah.
and
No, but
An Assassin's Creed
I
fan,
don't
yeah.
remember you really playing the new sort of open area ones.
no, I never really liked any of those.
Not really getting into those ones and whatnot. So look, I'm going to say, so in my original review and the original time we spoke about this, I said that the story was pretty lacking. The story does pick up for the second part, and it rolls along effectively well, but I'll tell you what, there's some moments in there where you get to a point where you're skipping through cutscenes because they get pretty poor. They really do. They get very samey, and there was a couple of times where I actually thought that the stuff had been written by AI.
This is your gameplay. What the fuck are you doing,
Yeah.
bro?
I tried to go across that. That's what happens when you try and ride a horse across some of the smaller bridges.
Right. Oh, that's the end.
So it's just basic gameplay playing in the background. So Assassin's Creed, anyone that's played it and yourself would know, you're sitting in the here and now, and you're connecting with an ancestor that's part of your history.
Yeah,
and
through
they're using the DNA through the animus to flesh out this story for whatever reason, to try and figure out certain things that's going on. This has very little to do with the animus, and the reason that I've put in our little notes here, the Ubisoft shitty practices, I've since found out, and nothing's been 100% confirmed yet, but the noise going around is that the future story that's a part of what's going on, and the stuff about the animus, because you get little
it's DLC.
tidbits. It's part of the DLC. It's part of, you've got to buy the battle pass to get it. And this is where I sort of go, oh, okay, this is a bit much, because you get to the end of it, right? I've finished the story. I've put 50 hours roughly into it. And it's a game that you can quite easily just play. Don't get me wrong. It's a decent game. It's just
I've played it. The game's fine.
The game is fine. Anyone that's absolutely ripping on the game for whatever reason it is, I'm sorry to say, but a lot of that's unfounded. It is a decent game, and you can just go and play it like a...
And you know me, half a chance to rip on Ubisoft, I would. But the game's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
The game is fine. It's a typical Ubisoft title.
Yeah.
You can just play it, right? But the story itself... The story itself, Yasuke is nice little neat bow on the end of it. I'm not going to get into spoiler territory. His story and...
Wait, is it Yesway and Nawe?
Yasuke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yasuke and Nawe. So take that out, you will.
You're going to play this game? No way.
His story's wrapped up really well. Nawe's is definitely left open for DLC, for some more stuff to put in there. And then anything to do with the animus, you get these tiny little tidbits. In total, I got 3 throughout the game.
Snoogs, you were just, was it air dicking or whatever it's called?
Yeah, probably. All that, yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Great, thank you. That's fantastic. Fantastic to throw me off the
Ricky
game.
Stanicki, remember that?
Ricky Stanicki, yep. Oh my god, who would have thought?
Sorry.
Oh, that'll be a short tomorrow. Fuck. Yeah, look, it's. I've lost my train of thought. I don't even know where it was now.
EA did the same thing. Was it EA? No, it wasn't EA, but it was a game made by people that used to work with their EA. Remember that?
Oh yeah, for the Dead Space
something
one.
Protocol.
Yeah.
I'm fucking muted this whole time. Callisto Protocol.
Callisto Protocol. Thank you. Yeah, that
yeah.
one where to get the ending, like the last chapter, you had to buy the DLC.
Yeah.
What a load of shit.
Yeah, you get these little snippets of what's going on with the Animus and why you're doing this story, but it doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah,
You don't effectively like a lot of the games you come into the.
They've chopped out bits and made it DLC.
I don't understand. Like, and Madago is saying they did the same with the last three. They hide their endings behind DLC. When did hiding the ending of a game behind DLC become a thing?
See,
when
Valhalla,
Ubisoft and EA started doing it.
but the thing is, with Valhalla, that started this new open world style
No.
Assassin's Creed sort of game.
Origins.
Was it? I thought Origins was after that.
It was
No?
Origins
Okay.
was the first of the new.
Okay. Well, either way, I only really got into Valhalla. That's why I bring it up. Valhalla took me
Valhalla
100.
was the third one.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I'm fucking even more far behind it. Valhalla, it took me 100 hours to finish the story. It took me like a dead set 98 and a half hours, something like that, to finish just the main story. But it finished it. It was done. There was DLC obviously after it. I think there was two DLC packs, but the story itself, it finished it, and I was happy with it. I could have left it as it was, but yeah, I don't understand why they've done it with this. Obviously, it's taken me half as long to finish it, but why is the story left as open as it is, and there's nothing about? He's about to jump off again. Look.
You're a shit girl at this game. Oh, it's so bad it fucking lagged.
Just lag. Who would have thought?
Oh, that was the same part.
It's the same bit. Same bit over and over again.
All right, that's enough
so look,
attention
it's,
to that
the
game. I
shitty
think.
practices. The shitty practices are annoying. I don't think it deserves for me to pay too much money for the DLC.
Fair enough. All right. Now, let me tell you guys... No, not let me tell you. Let's have a discussion. Are you ready for a discussion?
Discuss away.
All right, let's talk about... Let me see if I can bring this guy up. Let's talk about this guy. I want to get your opinions on him. It's
the
new
child
Predator Badlands. There's been this has been polarizing over the internet for the last week or so.
Yeah.
What do you guys reckon of the new design of the Predator?
Well, I've got two train of thought. First off,
Bring it on.
It looks odd because it doesn't have the nice
Yeah, that
head crest
Yeah.
ridge that we're used to, right? But on the second point
You
is
almost
that
should have a man bun.
I don't know enough about the story to jump to a conclusion yet. So my first instinct was some of this looks really good, but I think the head looks a little bit too human compared to
how that looks
some of the
like
other
maybe
Predator
it
designs.
hasn't grown out yet. Because
that's my other train of thought.
they
Is
are
that from
talking about... I've heard a lot of things about this one being a child predator.
Yeah,
Well, he's a
my
youngling out to
understanding, he's a
prove
young
himself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for me, that's my other train of thought, is that it's probably explained and justified through the story why he looks a little bit different. Because whether he's like a hybrid, an outcast, whether he's young, whatever it may be, and perhaps that ridge is something that grows in over time.
Yeah, that
I
might
don't
not
know.
be a juvenile thing. That might be an adult thing. But
Maybe
one
he's-
thing...
bit half caste, and yeah, he doesn't. That's
He
why
could
he's
be,
an outcast.
because we've seen it in the past that predators do crossbreed. So there've
100%,
been
yeah.
there've been predator aliens, there've been
that's their
predator
MO,
dogs.
isn't it?
They do
Well-
crossbreed. So it could be this could be crossbreed with a human
It could, yeah, it could, or just some other like kind of alien that.
or another humanoid alien. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't mind. I see Predator, and I'm excited because this is from the same creator as the previous Predator, Prey, and Prey was
Yeah.
fantastic.
I thought
Prey was
really
the best Predator film we've had since Predator 2.
because it went back to its roots as well, which I think really helped.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for it.
I'm pumped for this because I feel like the guy that did Prey, he's also doing Killer of Killers, the animated one, and he's doing this. So he's clearly a fan of the Predator IP and wants to build out the franchise and the Predator world, which I'm all for because the more Predator content, the better.
Yeah, I'm keen.
I'm loving this for like a couple of reasons. One, there's the obvious crossover elements with the alien world that we've seen in the trailer here with Weyland-Yutani and the outpost, which is very identical to the one from Romulus. So what's her name? Is it Dakota Fanning that's in this?
Fanning, yeah.
So she's a synthetic from the alien world. So I'm really excited to see. Can you pause it when her eyes go white? Because you can see.
Yeah,
can you zoom in? You can see the
no,
Weyland
I can't.
You see the
Yutani
Wayland symbols in there.
I'm not
symbol
that
there.
good. I can
But
show you
the
this.
other thing that well, there you go. That's
It
easy.
looks like
So
that
just
on her eyeballs.
Just imagine that on her eyes.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm really excited for with this one, because this is I reckon the first Predator movie where the Predator is the protagonist.
The first Predator movie, he's the protagonist.
Yeah, because like number one, it's
Are you
Arnie and
saying
stuff.
this is the first? I thought you were saying
Yes,
the
it's the
first
first.
Predator movie. Yeah,
this one,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
This is the
Yeah,
first
I've
Predator
heard
movie
that
where the
he's
Predator is the main character.
The good guy, to make it simple for people.
Yeah,
including myself.
The main character, the good guy, whatever. And like I think we've been wanting to see that for a long time
that'd be
and
sick
get to see
because
their
the
home
Predator's
world and
awesome.
stuff like that.
But
So,
the thing is, though, what I really like
I'm
about the Predator, even though they're seen as the antagonist in the other films, they're not really. They're still very fair.
yeah, well, that's because you look at the first one, and the first one is definitely commentary on America and Vietnam War, and it's very like woke kind
But
of
I loved
commentary
how
on it.
the Predator didn't attack the unarmed female.
Yeah, because they got
They're
they
not.
got
They're
honor
not
and
there.
stuff like that.
They're not
They're
there
not- it's not a
to
masculine-driven
kill. They're there to hunt and sort of earn their I don't know, earn their stripes, so to speak. So they if they came up against somebody that was just a pushover, someone who was unarmed, they let them go because it wasn't sport to them. It wasn't going to prove anything.
I really
for
liked
them.
it in AVP as well, when he gets Lance Henriksen's character and he picks him up and then he scans him and he sees his weak
He's
heart
dying.
and he knows he's sick.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're a sick man. You're not.
Yeah,
you're
I'm not going to
worthy.
get any praise from taking you out.
Yeah,
One,
and it's
one
only
thing
when he
is,
gets the shits and sprays him with the fire that
Yeah.
the Predator turns back around and is like, oh well, fuck, you attack first.
There was
yeah.
one, I think it was just called The Predator with the kid. The kid was
Shane
autistic.
Black's one. Yeah.
Yeah. Where they sort of highlighted that the Predator's MO was they were effectively hunters. They shouldn't be called predators, but predators sound so much cooler. But
isn't that
they
what a
were
predator is?
effectively.
Yeah. When they did, I know the exchange in the movie that Pat's talking
Yeah.
about. It's
Yeah, there's more in depth in the movie that makes sense. But effectively, the predators were hunting out for the next level of evolution, and that was part of the reason why they pulled out the spinal cord, the spine, because they could get the the spinal cord fluid to extract the DNA from.
I thought that was just a trophy.
No, well, that's part of it.
Well, it is
The trophy and the DNA
but
extraction
in like
from it.
law, I think purposes.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
That was one thing of the law that I picked up from that movie that I liked, that idea of it, that they were effectively adding what they sort of what they classified as the next step in evolution to their species, which is why you had the
so that big 11-foot one showed up at the end.
Yeah.
He was the next step because they'd bred.
the next step.
That's why they're looking for all the species that are the best hunters, so that they can then take that DNA and continue to develop their own species further.
Yeah. Well, look, in closing this up with Predator Badlands, I'm keen for it. I don't care what the hate says online. I am keen for it. I will go watch this in the cinema.
Look for it.
100%.
For sure.
I'm there.
I'm keen as mustard. That's great. All right, beautiful. All right,
Anything new Predator, I'm in. But
I'm
just
the same.
quickly, the animated one also looked
Oh yeah, that's coming.
So
yeah,
good.
yeah. That's a
Killer of
Netflix
Killers.
thing.
If you haven't seen it, check the trailer out. Predator Killer of Killers. Oh, we're in for a treat with that one. So
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
let's go.
All right, Pat. We've got some state of play stuff with Borderlands 4.
State of play. So PlayStation State of Play is showing off a Gearbox title because it's got so much to do with PlayStation. They're doing a State of Play next Monday morning, 7 a.m. I think Sydney time.
Correct.
From memory.
7 a.m. AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So Thursday
Oh,
the
it's
1st
Thursday.
May. Yeah, what'd you say?
So it's tomorrow. I thought it was Monday the 5th.
Oh, no, it's tomorrow.
Okay then. Look at that, eh?
Set your alarm, Snoogs.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'll watch the replay when I wake up.
I'll be at work.
Yeah, I'll be home. I'll check it out.
Are either of you guys Borderlands fans? I've
Yes.
never actually finished a Borderlands game.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah?
I played it for a bit and I was really underwhelmed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they never grabbed me.
But I played it long time after it was like I only just played it recently. You know what I mean? It must have been 3, but it was
No, it was
old
Borderlands
already when
2.
I played.
It was Borderlands 2 you played.
Oh, is that what?
with,
Yeah, well,
with
there you
me?
go. Yeah.
Yeah, Borderlands 2 that was.
Okay. I remember it
It's
was already old when we played it.
basically
Yeah.
Borderlands is it may as well be Diablo 4 first person. It's one of those games where you can either get so fixated with it and so in depth with it, with all the different weapons you can pick up, the damage per second that it does, the area of effect, the health and the healing, and get in depth with all that, or you can just play it and just mindlessly kill things. And you need to be in a particular mood to enjoy a Borderlands game, or
Even
just
though
a
I just
really
didn't
big
find
fan.
I didn't find the gun handling and stuff.
Oh.
It didn't feel great for me.
No, and it
So,
wasn't. It wasn't.
No.
It's its own
It's
unique
dated.
beast, I think.
It's very dated. What you played was very dated, and even
Yeah,
when I
it
played
felt
it
it.
with you, I was like, "This is shit." But see, I played
Yeah.
it. I played it when it was new, and it was
when it was new, I'm
fantastic.
sure it would have blown my mind. That's what I was saying at the start. I feel like
But
it was old when we finally played it, and I could
it
tell
wasn't up
straight
to
away.
par. I'm really hoping the gun handling is a lot better in Borderlands 4, a little bit more modern.
Yeah,
But look, they are fantastic games and they're very in depth. But as long as the gameplay has upgraded with the times for Borderlands 4, it'll be a great game. If it feels the
I'm
same
willing
as
to give it a
Borderlands,
go because if it's
the old
a
ones?
PvE first-person co-op kind of game, like
that's exactly what it is.
that's exactly
Exactly what it is.
I want more of. So if it's a good version of one of those games, then I'll probably enjoy it.
See you, A10. Take it easy, buddy.
Bye, A10.
See, buddy. Radicus with maybe this is to piggyback the success of the movie.
No, definitely not.
Must
The
be.
games, the worst
Yeah.
games are better than the movie. But look, the games are great. I hope the gunplay mechanics have upgraded with technology and the times, which I'm sure it will be.
It also makes sense now that with this coming tomorrow because this guy's skin just dropped back into the Fortnite store after
the Psycho,
2 years or something.
No, keep going.
5 years?
That skin has not been in the store for
I know it was a couple of years.
5 or 6 years. Because I have that skin, but I got that skin for free from.
I remember. Yeah,
it's
I remember
a PlayStation
you play
skin.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's never been in the store before. It's only been like a PlayStation thing.
Yeah.
Because I run around with
$2,000
Claptrap
right
quite fun.
now, I think it is.
How much is it?
I think it's 2,000 V-Bucks.
Holy shit! Just for the skin?
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
No, isn't standard like 1,500? Maybe
No,
1,800?
not for a good 1,800 to $2,000 for a good collab skin.
Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah, that's the way it is now.
So
Anyway,
I
I've
will
got it
put
for
my
free.
skin on and look like I have
That
money.
might be a bundle with Claptrap and stuff.
That would be reasonable.
I must admit, the Claptrap
Back bling?
backpack,
It's good.
back bling, that's pretty
Hey,
cool.
we're gonna
It
win!
looks it's one of the better backlings.
It is
Yeah,
good. Yeah,
I enjoy using him. Yeah,
very good.
And
All
you
right,
go
well, anyway.
COD skin prices. That's because you're also paying $100-something bucks for the game
For the
of
game up front,
Graticus,
yeah.
and it's a broken mess.
Oh, you
So don't even-
cannot compare Call of Duty
Don't
to
even bring it
Fortnite.
up.
Fucking hell. Like, nah, let's not even go there. That's ridiculous. All right, let me tell you. Look, I don't claim to be like smart.
Okay.
I don't claim to understand how business works. I don't have my own business. I run a YouTube channel, and you've seen how successful that is. Anyway,
Hey, you got 38 people watching right now. Though.
I think that's actually a PB.
That's 39.
Anyway, the point is,
everyone.
I don't claim to know anything about business and how it works. However, I'm a little bit concerned when I saw the news that Discord is going private.
public. It's going public.
And that's
Public,
probably
sorry.
a really good segue with what we were just talking about with Radicus. So
Public is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
It is private. It's
Yeah.
going public. And this is where I want people watching to join in the chat and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is my understanding of it. When something is a private thing, like the AGExp Show, it's a privately owned thing. We do it for fun and we do it for the enjoyment of our viewers. But then I feel like if this became a public thing, that means that there are public shareholders.
yeah,
100%.
Hang with me and correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But those public shareholders, they aren't necessarily there because they love what they're doing. They're there because the money, right?
yeah,
So when I hear that Discord is going public and there's going to be public shareholders that own it, then they're going to want money. They want
yeah.
they want
results and they want profit.
Exactly, they want results, they want profit, they want money.
Yeah,
Profit and
Which-
growth, mate. Profit and growth.
Which makes me think that
return on
The-
investment.
the whatever Discord Nitro is going to get more expensive. That's just an easy
Yeah.
thing, right? There's going to be more additives. However, then I also found out that the CEO that is replacing the current CEO is former Activision Blizzard executive Humam Saknini. Now,
See,
I don't
this
know
is
the
what
guy.
worries me.
I don't know
Do
the
you
guy. I've
remember-
never had him over for dinner or anything like that. But if he's from Activision,
Do you remember long ago
Yeah.
long ago when we were originally doing this, we were using Skype, yeah?
we did start off using Skype.
Yeah, so we started off using Skype, and
Yeah, right.
we stopped using Skype because of dropouts.
It didn't work
Not
very
for-
good.
just didn't work very good.
There
We were
was
using the
one
free
night-
version of Skype.
There was one night that we just could not do the show because it would not work.
Yep. And that's what I foresee in the future for free Discord.
Yeah. I wouldn't be
The
surprised.
bandwidth is going to be wound right back.
Yeah.
If you want a premium experience, you're going to have to pay for it.
Because
Yeah.
just in case people don't know, the video that you're watching of me, obviously, is just a webcam. But Snoogs and Michael, this is a Discord call. We're on a video call from Discord, and it's been fantastic. It's almost always awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And
we'll see.
we use Discord for all our chats whenever anyone that's in our Discord channel
it's
will
free.
see that we jump in and talk. And millions upon millions of people the world over use Discord as a communication tool.
So what do you reckon the Discord battle pass is going to look like?
Yeah. It's going to be crazy.
We're gonna be having a raid
unlock,
session,
like,
and then
name
the fucking thing will
badges
pop up.
and- Yeah. It'll drop the screen.
There'll be an ad and play over the thing saying, oh, here's Clive Palmer's new fucking
trumpet for Patriots.
trumpet for Patriots. Yeah.
This
But
whole thing
look,
that we're
back on
doing
your-
right now. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
This call for Discord, you can't do this on Teams for free. Or what's that other one? Zoom. You can't do this on
Zoom
Zoom
only lasts
for
for
free.
an hour. Yeah.
You have to pay
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it. Yeah, but this is on Discord through. Anyway, sorry, Michael, you going to say?
So I was just going to say, back to your original point, the company I work for is privately owned. It's third generation, and in my first year, I had the pleasure of joining the. They have an executive dinner at the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
And the owner of the company, if it's your first year, you sit at the table with him. And one thing that stuck with me from that night, this was obviously years ago now, but one thing that stuck with me is he was talking about the company staying private or going public. And he said that the difference is that if he goes, that when it's now with it being privately owned, his main priority and his focus is his employees and the people that work for his company. If he goes public, that focus and that priority then shifts to his shareholders and his
The
product
stakeholders.
and his employees and everything. They
become a
fall
number.
down a peg. Yeah. And that's what he said. Like, I refuse to go public because my employees and my people are and should be always number one.
Okay, so
So that's when I hear this stuff going public, it's like,
So the reason
product's
why
gonna
I
take a
asked
back
you to
seat.
make the thumbnail as it is and the title of tonight's show, it seems like I've got a reasonable founded fear of what may happen to Discord.
and I think we've all been gamers for a while. We've all played Call of Duties. We all know what Activision Blizzard's reputation is like and the people that have come into positions of power with those companies. I think it is a bit fucked, bro. If that's the way Discord's going,
But you know what?
it's a sad day.
Flip side, it might be a good investment.
Oh, we're going to be one of the fucking shareholders.
Let's be honest.
I don't know. Will
Discord
it work?
It's your financial advisor.
Will it work with
Discord
gamers, though?
I got no idea for that side of things. But Discord is a name the world over within the gaming circles. And it could have potential to grow very sharply, very quickly.
Good. It could also
But
have
again,
the potential
it's
to
gonna-
tank
That
just as
money's got
sharply.
to
Oh
come
my
from somewhere.
god. Did you guys hear that?
It's listening in. I heard something.
Yeah, your voice is just like lagged and fucking.
Oh,
That
really?
never happens. It just went all robotic for a second.
Wow.
They're listening right now.
Oh, we need to
They're
stop
listening in.
fucking bad mouthing Discord. Otherwise, we're gonna have to pay fucking $50 a
If
month
the
to
show
get
suddenly just stops,
bandwidth.
one just gets pulled.
All right, let's move on, shall we?
Got
right,
flags of Discord stocks. The people in the room at the computer said, "Quick, listen to this. What are they saying?"
Anyway, all right, I want to quickly change the subject. Discord is fucked for now, whatever. There is a game coming that I'm interested in, and it's called FBC Firebreak. Have you heard of that?
FBC, no?
No.
I had to Google what FBC stands for because it doesn't say it anywhere. It's almost like it's a secret. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, what does it stand for? I want to know.
FBC
Federal
stands for...
Booby Checker.
I've written it down so I don't forget. Federal Bureau of Control.
Interesting.
Okay, this game is set in the world of Control. Have you guys know the game?
Oh yeah,
Control?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now.
This is the game that's
I've
set in
seen
that
this.
world.
I know this game. Yeah.
So this.
I think I may have
this is-
sent
yeah.
you this as a TikTok.
Yeah, you probably did. So this is basically like a, what is it, like an extraction shooter or something like that? Like it's a
Yeah.
co-op game
Yeah.
where you can go in, but it's set in the world of Control. This game, I don't know, it looks interesting to me, and I thought it was interesting that it was, it's a Remedy game in the world of Control. And it just showed up, and I thought I'll just quickly bring it up during the show and show it off. But this kind of looks interesting because it's co-op.
And it looks like it's got there's a few little, I don't want to say silly, but a few little fun elements to it as well, like with the
Yeah.
post-its and things. So I don't think it's taking itself too seriously.
Yeah, so I think this is
I'm keen for this.
definitely worth putting on your radar to have a look. Coming summer 2025, which will be soon.
Winter. Soon, yeah.
Soon, yeah.
In August.
But yeah, that was a game that popped up on my radar recently, so I thought I'd bring that up. It looks pretty cool. And that about does it, I think, for our new XP stuff, I think. Yeah, there's nothing else. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Patrick.
No, that's it. That's all of us. I don't think you got anything else, Grim, or
No, I got nothing to bring
no,
up
not
this week.
sweet.
No,
Yeah,
right,
cool.
sweet. Let's go and do some more PvP, which we can do what our versus segment, and I can go do a Wii because I'm busting.
Good idea. Before we do, I just want to say we've got 41 people watching.
We do have 41 people. People,
I just wanted to say hello, and then the thing started playing. I was
Yeah,
like,
you
oh.
got cut off. Sorry. Go say what you said.
It's
Say
all
what
right.
you said.
No. I just said we've got 41 people watching right now, and I think that's the best for the show. So hello, everyone that's watching.
Definitely a PvP.
Please, doesn't cost you anything to give us a like. It really helps little channels like us.
I'll make a call now. If we get to 50 viewers tonight, this is a call that I made many years ago. 50 viewers. The claim I made many years ago, if we ever hit 50 viewers live on the show, I would buy them a brand new game, like a AAA game. But I'll make the claim.
All 50 people.
No.
I was about to say.
I'll give away one, I should say. Yeah, thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
I'll give one away. I'll give one away
Yep.
to one of our viewers. I'll clarify that because I really love these controllers. I'll give away one of these.
Yeah, they're a very good controller.
A Games Cyclone 2. If we ever hit 50 viewers,
Can vouch.
one of our viewers tonight will get a GameSir controller, but we've got to hit 50. It's been a lifelong goal to get to 50. 43
So if you're
already.
watching, get some friends in, tell them, send them the link.
It jumped up to 46.
What?
It jumped
I
up
saw
to 46 and then
46.
no,
I got
it jumped up to
43.
46 and down to 43.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah, that
Someone
USB
turned,
sounds
someone
good,
turned
isn't
3
it?
bots off.
So we're about to do versus.
Cool.
So for those of you that are new, what we're doing for the versus segment is we're about to watch a pre-recorded segment, and it's Snoogs versus me with Grim as the quiz master. This week we are doing What's That Sound? So Snoogs and I are playing the
Ooh.
What's That Sound game. So you've got to put in the
I
chat
can't
now.
remember who wins.
I can't remember either. We
So for
recorded
all the new
these
people,
in like January.
vote in the chat for who you think's going to win. Either Lucas, I think we did best of 4, right?
I don't know. So yeah,
Lucas or
right, either
Snoogs?
Lucas or Snoogs in the chat, whoever you think's going to win versus each other in a game of What's That Sound. So put your votes in, who you think's going to win. We'll give you a little bit of time to put your answers in, and then we're going to watch it. And while you're
Are
watching,
we going to do the if you guys get the sound before we do, you just get a point?
oh fuck, nah, too hard, no. What we're going to do is if we get to 50 viewers, someone's going to get a controller.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we're only 5 away. 5 more people.
Wow.
Oh, 3 away. That just jumped to 47.
Holy shit.
All right,
I
guys,
think
get
I'm
your,
going to be out
get
of
your
pocket.
friends.
All right.
Tell everyone to come in and watch. Luke's about to give away a
So
controller
get your votes
tonight.
in. We got like 40 odd people watching. Let's get some more people in the chat, man. Let's get some people in the chat. Let's get this thing flowing.
Samuel Absalom. And he's tagged Kaiser. So that's a vote for Kaiser from last week's rules, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. Kaiser gets a bonus entry.
Good job, mate.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with what Pat says. If when we play the What's That Sound, the verses, if you can put it in the chat before the answer is said by one of us or given out, yes, you'll get entries.
Nice.
And for all the new people, the prize, the entries are
yes.
for what?
It is for a MetaQuest 3S VR headset, which we'll give away.
Luke, we just hit. Look how many he's watching right now, Luke.
Totally not an alt. Oh shit, it's there.
It's there.
All right, I guess we're giving away a
Spirit of the moment giveaway. I love
Games Cyclone 2 controller. I'm going to stop plugging that back on the thing. It keeps making that noise when I unplug it. All right, we're going to give one of them away in last words. I don't know how we're going to do it because I'd literally just come up with it then. But we'll
work that out in a sec.
We'll work it out because we've got 53. So someone watching while we're doing last words, if you're still around, someone is going to win this. So
Nice.
not this.
Just
Not this
stick
one.
around.
This one's mine.
We'll work it out. We'll probably have a quick chat while we're playing this pre-recorded section of Versus.
I'm going to go do a wee.
Well, yeah, you do that too.
I'm fusty.
All right, let's go. Hit the button.
All right. Everyone's voted.
Everyone's
too late
voted,
if
go.
you haven't. Let's go. We'll see you on the other side. G'day everyone and welcome to another episode of Versus Lucas vs Snoogs, and today we are playing What's That Sound? That's something you guys normally play. We're playing it this week.
I've got 7 sounds. Best of 7, so first to 4 is going to win. Are you guys ready to hear the first sound?
I'm ready.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
Mikey likes it.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
He's just unlocked the whole memory, Grim.
What movie that's from though? It's something like... Because I think that's a commercial.
It is a commercial.
Oh, that's old.
Mikey likes it.
Yeah.
So you've got the laugh track in there.
It's like a thriller, isn't it? Oh, my phone's ringing. I already have.
She's like, don't wank while we're gone.
Okay, right.
So you're saying it's a thriller?
Yeah.
It's probably more horror.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's a late 90s.
Yeah.
Late 90s horror.
There's like something to do with a child actor too. Is it Child's Play?
No.
I know it.
I know you know
Because I
it.
quote that all the time to you.
Idle Hands.
No, I love that film.
I do too.
The Faculty.
No,
I'm sure it's old. And I'm sure they're kids.
they're not kids. They're college age. It was in the 90s. There was all those college slasher movies. This was one of them.
Slasher movies, yeah.
The guy who voiced Chucky is also in this film.
Really?
Yeah,
Good old Brad.
yeah. Iconic opening scene of this movie. Wow, you guys are still struggling.
Yeah, I got nothing.
The guy that played Freddy Krueger is also in this movie.
No, I got nothing.
Actually,
It's not I Know What You Did Last Summer, is it?
no, it's so close. It's one of those movies.
I don't know what you did. You got Scream.
Not Scream.
Hills Have Eyes, which is a little bit left of field though.
Someone's in the back.
Oh, yes! What's that called?
Showgirls, absolutely frightening.
I Know What You Did Last Summer?
No! You guys keep saying that.
What movie?
The other one. It's the only other one you guys haven't said.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little. Oh, fuck. What is that called?
Must have been memorable.
Yeah, that movie was mad.
One eternity later.
Yeah, Pacey, the dude with the blonde hair.
He's in it. Jared Leto's in it
Yes, yeah.
as the young reporter. Freddy Krueger is the professor from The Scene.
What is that called?
Mikey likes it.
Yeah.
So this particular scene involves pop rocks and cola
Yeah.
because
Oh!
this movie
Because
title
it
says that they'll
is
explode.
Yes, you're so close.
Oh, it's right there!
I'm getting ready. I'm going to write your score down.
My brain's broken, man.
Brain is not brain.
Legend!
It's about damn time.
Really? Anyone you know die this way?
Mikey. From the cereal commercial. Give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything.
You mean him?
Mikey likes it.
Yeah.
You got there eventually.
Oh, shit.
1 point to Luke. Well done.
That was the first one.
Okay, so let's call it quits there and
Yeah, wow,
to
that'll
the
do.
studio.
All right,
You ready
number
for What's
two.
That Sound 2?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you asshole. You asshole. I know what that is. That's. Is it Aliens?
No.
No.
Alien.
No.
Nah,
There
that
are no
didn't sound,
aliens.
that
No
didn't
aliens in
sound
this
like
movie.
that. I don't know, Ghostbusters?
No.
Some form of sensor.
Some kind of alarm.
Yeah.
Almost sounds like an alarm for different sectors.
That one's actually. I've heard it before.
Snoogs' camera's stuck.
Oh, I thought that was just me. Yeah, he's frozen.
Deep Blue Sea?
No. See, this one I know you guys would have heard this sound a million times, but it's just hard to
It's hard to put it in
place.
what it is.
Play it again.
So as I said, those different beeps, as it's highlighting certain parts that are now
Yeah, and they're all like shutting
security's
down.
down. Yeah,
Like
Oh, it's Jurassic Park.
Jurassic
it
Park.
is Jurassic Park.
Hey, what'd that touch? I didn't touch anything. We stopped. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What now? Fences are failing all over the park.
He fucking said it before me.
Yeah, he snuck in.
His camera
Doesn't
wasn't
have a
on though,
camera.
so it doesn't count. He could have been fucking Googling it.
I was not Googling
He
it.
was in there
I don't know how
typing.
you'd Google that sound.
Beep, 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 boop, 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 beep, 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 beep. Jurassic Park. AI is good these days, bro. It's cheap,
Yeah.
sure. Next
Here
one.
is sound number 3. Short and sweet.
Mars Attacks.
No.
Toy Story.
It is Toy Story.
That's Buzz.
Well done, Snoogs. 2-1. Snoogs' way. Here is sound number 4. I thought this would be an easy one.
Why would it be easy?
It's a vital part of the character. Something he does a lot.
Something he does a lot.
It's his thing, you know what I mean?
X-Men?
No, but you're getting closer. Right. Universe, but this character is not an X-Men.
Oh, Captain America. The Avengers.
He's an Avenger, but it's not.
Oh, it's Thor.
It's Thor.
Oh, I thought it was the Shield.
Mjolnir. Catching his hammer. Pat's on 3. Well done, Pat.
Yeah, you're welcome for the clues, Pat.
Luke walked you to that one.
I was ticking away slowly.
No, it fucking wasn't. Nintendo GameCube startup sound.
Correct. That was quick. All right, here we go. Sound number 6.
Disney startup.
It is the Walt Disney Pictures sound, and that is Pat on 4.
Hey, well done, Pat. You won. You fucking close it.
Thank you to everyone that voted for me. I know you all have had a bit of a rough year this year.
Had a rough year this year.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks in. We're going shockingly. Back to the idiots in the show. See you later.
Sounds good. That's a good question, Snoogs. Hello, everyone. We're back. We will. Congratulations to Snoogs because I completely forgot who won, but it was Snoogs. So if you voted for Snoogs, you get entries.
That's why we're so shocked. We were just stunned that Snoogs won. Well done, Snoogs.
Yeah, that's it. All right, let's we'll add you to the score, which that's the current standings there.
Vidago. Thank you, Vidago.
He voted for you. All right, so we'll give a score.
Well
we'll give a point to Snoogs. It's 4-2 now. Snoogs, you needed
and
it.
And A10 should get the auto vote for Snoogs since he votes for Snoogs every week.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
Nick gets the auto for you, I think.
Yeah. Fair call. So it's 4-2. So I'm still in the lead for this year, but it's still fair way to go. So well done, Snoogs, for getting another one on the board. 4-2. All right. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, this is the one that you've been waiting for, Michael.
Yeah.
It's AI.
I was just saying during that segment because we've been wanting Luke to get back to his more extreme, dare I say, tism ways with AI Detective. Because the last few weeks, admit it, they've been easier than usual.
Yeah, I tried
I was just saying to him, we're going to watch these 58 people that are currently watching. You're going to bring this AI Detective up, and it's going to just
stick around.
18.
We are going to work out a way to give it. We're giving away one of these controllers with the back buttons. This is the game.
And not our ones, and a new one.
No, we'll give you a new one. I'm going to buy a new one. It's not this one. This is mine. I don't want to set it up again.
We all have one. We swear by them. Fantastic controllers.
Yeah, we all have them. That's right. We all got them. They're great.
Snoogs got one to match his hat. I got one to match my beanie.
See the 3 lights there? That's the profile that I've got set, and then I can easily just press one button and the stick and change it to profile 1. And then profile 2.
So this nice textured.
The buttons do different things when you change profiles. So good.
Nice textured plastic there. Customized lighting, as you can see, between our different light colours. It's got the back buttons, which of course you want. You can play your first-person shooters.
Oh, yours is rolling RGB Snoogs.
Yeah,
you got your triggers, so you've either got the full or you've got the... What do they call these?
Which one?
When you change it and it's just a...
what do they call those?
I know there's a particular thing for it. And
Pro triggers.
They're not Hall Effect. We did discuss it. They're the slightly better version of Hall Effect.
It's a different... The Hall Effect... They do have Hall Effect triggers, but the sticks are something supposedly better.
TS something. They're even slightly more durable and better than Hall Effect sticks.
Something like that. We're going to give away one of those in last words. So stick around for last words, and we'll work out how we're going to give that away to.
You're going to have to be active in the chat. So
yeah,
you've got a bit of time.
Here. And we'll give
it's
one
probably
of
going to be
away.
a question or something.
That's it. All right. Okay. Let's move on to AI Detective.
Bring on the tism.
All right. So this one, like I said, this one's super tism. You guys are going to probably won't want the controller, and you'll just like block us and all that sort of shit after this one. This is stick around.
You have
it is
3
a nice
people
punch.
watching.
Yeah. All right. So this game is I've punched in a line of text into a AI image generator for a movie, video game, or TV show, and you guys
and even the AI
out.
image generator went damn.
Yeah.
And before we begin, for all the new people with these things that Luke's does, you have to say it out loud, think it through, just talk it out. There's no penalties for wrong guesses, so just guess in the chat. You may stumble across the right answer.
Yeah, so do what you can.
Toshi. Welcome.
Is that like the Toshi?
Toshi. Sorry, I said it wrong.
Like
the Toshi.
Yeah, Toshi, as in, well, I say the Toshi because the Toshi I know from Twitter that has all these, like he's from Japan, and has like,
that.
I love his videos. I haven't seen him in a while actually, but awesome,
it might be
awesome content.
247 videos over on his YouTube channel, so it could be.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's got good content because I love Japan, so that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at this. Oh, that Toshi. I'm thinking of somebody else. Are you like Toshi, as in the composer for Musha Aleste, the Mega Drive game, the spaceship?
Ah, awesome.
Okay.
Welcome,
I was
mate.
thinking of someone else, but also
Wow.
20 past 8 in Japan. Beautiful.
We're not worthy. Let's get the Wayne's World.
I reckon. All right. So this is what's that screenshot? Sorry, not what's the screenshot. AI Detective. I'm getting a little bit giddy because there's a few people watching. Yeah, I am a little bit. All right, have a look. See if you can work out what this AI Detective is,
right.
and you can
Let's
hate me
do it.
later.
Okay. So you got to think outside the box.
Oh, you guys should probably help as much as you can. I'm not going to put a risk.
Okay.
I'm not going to put a lid on you guys.
So it's
Okay.
It's donkey or ass.
Yeah, Kaiser's on the right train.
So Kaiser
Ass boat straight away.
Boat. What's the front of the boat called? Is it the stern or the port or?
I thought it was the bow.
Don't worry about that.
The bow? It's not bad?
It's called the bow, but don't worry about that.
It's okay. That's not a thing. Don't have to think that far.
No.
Hey Toshi, so we're doing right now. We're doing AI Detective. So Luke has taken a movie or game and he's basically plugged a line into AI to create an image that we have to try and decipher and work out.
Yeah.
What the hell he's talking about?
Yeah, I'll give you guys hints eventually.
So, is that poll relevant?
Yes, very.
Okay. What's
What do you
it's a
call
mast.
that pole?
A mast.
Yes.
Yeah. So mast, ass, mast.
Oh my god.
My old ass.
Did you just work it out, Snooks?
I fucking hope not.
Oh,
You got to DM him. Let him know if you're wrong.
DM me, bro. DM me.
No,
Someone said, Kaiser said Master and Commander.
Master and Commander.
You dumb bastard.
No. We had Azrael guessing Mass Effect.
Mass Effect is incorrect. Now, this buzzer, let me tell you, there's a few new people here. It's all in love. Please, it's all love.
it's all
dumb
love.
bastard.
Okay.
Are you DMing me, Pat?
No, it's not. It can't be what I'm thinking it is.
Just send it to
Let's
me.
find out.
DM it to me. I want to know if you've got if you know.
It's gonna be crazy. So mast, mast. So the mast is more relevant than the boat
Yes.
in the answer.
Oh, I don't even know what that is, Pat. Master Blaster.
No,
that's
so
not-
it's a weird old game.
No. This is a game
No.
everyone knows.
So this is a game.
It's a game.
Okay, we've got a first clue out of him. It's a game.
It's a game.
Okay, mast.
It's so hard.
I feel like there's
Requiem for a
something
Dream.
else. There's another clue here that we're probably missing.
You dumb bastard.
It's not Boogie Nights. No.
Just keep guessing, guys. There's no penalties for wrong guesses, and maybe one of us will just stumble across it.
Yeah, coming up to tonight's show, I did make a mention about this AI detective and how I'm fairly certain nobody will get the answer without heavy hints, because it's very TISM based.
Very TISM based. Is the fact that the deck is broken?
No.
That doesn't matter?
Okay, so that's just an AI thing. That's not
an AI
relevant.
thing. No, don't worry about that.
So the main thing so far, we got the mast. So it's mast, something along those lines. And we got a donkey or an ass.
Right.
Hmm.
And then I've got to add in that when you have all the correct terminology, it's what it sounds like. It's not what those words are.
Are we donkey or ass? Or are we something else?
It's an ass.
It's an ass. Okay.
But none of those words are in the title. It's just what it sounds like.
Yeah. But mast and ass sounds so similar. Is that?
It does. That's right. There are two words in the title that sound like both of those.
Like mast and ass.
Correct. Merry ass, mast, the mask, bass, master, fishing is no. But Toshiaki, you're off to work, mate. Take it easy. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate it, buddy. Take care.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very much, mate.
Have a great day at work.
And if I remembered some of my Japanese from when I was there, I would say see you later. Oh, sayonara.
Yeah. You were so confident before you left as well. You were spitting out the Japanese.
Oh yeah, but that was a year ago.
Was that a year ago already?
Yeah, that was April 2024 that we went to Japan.
Doesn't feel that long ago.
And I'm hoping to do it again in 2026.
Hopefully I can come with you this time.
Oh, come with me, bro. I want to go back next year.
I need to work out this AI detective first, so.
Get it? Come on. I'll give you another clue.
Okay.
Does the ocean have anything to do with it, or the island in the background?
No, the ocean and the island has nothing to do with it, but have a look at the colour of the mast.
Mast, ass. Are they the two? Is it only the two, the mast and the ass? Are they or is there something else in this image that we're not?
Yeah, the colour.
Teal.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you need to slow down
Teal
a bit.
mast?
Yes.
Teal mast, ass.
Shh. I feel like you're almost there. Let them get it. Come on, someone.
Does anyone else know where this is going?
I have will be animated. Okay.
Heel, mass, ass.
Yes. But like I said, that's not. Those words are not in the title. It sounds like
I'm
that.
trying to think what it sounds like. Is the title more than one word?
Yeah. So if anyone, if Michael or Pat gets it, first person to write it in the chat wins. It's not kick ass.
All right, come on, people. We can work this out.
So say it out loud, Michael. Say it, come on. I'm
Teal
giving
mask.
you free reign. If you get the answer, just fucking
teal
go with
mask ass. Teal mask ass. Teal mask. Teal mask. What does that sound like? Teal mask. Teal mask ass.
See you, Toshi.
This is gonna kill us when we get the answer. Teal mask.
There is one word in there, very small word, that isn't represented in the image.
Like an and or something?
It's something like that.
So teal mask and ass. Teal mask and ass.
You're gonna watch this back and spew.
Teal mask.
This doesn't get any autism. I'm
Come on,
telling you.
Kaiser. You gotta be the one to help me here, bro. I keep saying teal mask and ass over and over again.
Azrael has put in
The last
of us.
Teal ass. Teal ass.
Yeah, boy.
No, it's not.
Teal mast of us.
Okay. No. Teal mast for the last. This is like one of those, you know, those gibberish ones that you get, and it just. Remember, you don't know Jack. Does everyone remember that game?
I'm gonna throw my phone.
18. Fuck off! I'm gonna throw my phone. Brian Costello's jumped in for the first time to say that's lame.
That's Spaceys.
That's Spaceys.
Oh, he's jumped accounts.
Yeah.
He's put in an extra account to get to 50 of the brick.
Yeah.
It popped into my head and I went, surely not. Surely.
But that was remember those games that it was
As soon as you started saying teal ass, I'm like, no, he hasn't gone this road, has he?
Yeah, I did.
And I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I'm going, it's got to be something till. There's got to be a till in there.
That's what I'm thinking, not the.
No.
Well, how do you get the? How was I going to make the? Yeah, exactly.
You can do like the old charades thing.
Teal mast of ass. I tried to get the AI to put like bum cheeks all over the mast, but it wouldn't do it. So I thought, fuck, I'll try and get a donkey on there. Yes! Someone loves my work!
He definitely has his moments, that's for sure.
USM super chatted $5. You really are autistic, Luke.
Yeah, it's
I would flip the table. I'm fucking debating it. Hey, I'm looking for something to throw. Just no.
What?
You know, that might be a new variation of a game, Luke. The gibberish, those gibberish answers.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what that was. Because that wasn't AI Detective. That was.
And this week on Take Me Away and Lock Me in a Cell.
I told you the last show, I don't remember who it was, but it was more than one that said it needs more autism.
I know, I said it, but people did agree with me.
Yeah, that's right. So you got what you deserved. That's exactly what happened
Yeah,
there.
I feel like that's.
I would flip a table right now.
I love Asda's though.
Defective. Yeah. 100%.
All right, Badago, you can have a bonus entry for that.
Shut your mouth, Grim. What did I do?
I don't care what you did, but yeah, shut your fucking mouth. Well, that's our lie detective for this week anyway. So
Good one, Luke.
That's how the cookie crumbles. You guys asked for it. I was going easy on yours. And he was like, make them harder. Go autism. All right, whatever. Oh, dear, that was hilarious. All
See,
right,
the thing is, like, the Conan, the Barbarian, that one was Tism, but it all came together.
Yeah, but you know how hard it is to do those?
That one was a different one. I am sure it's hard, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I came up with. That's what I got. Like, it still made sense, right?
Come on, Grim. Don't you know? You're not supposed to call them out like that, all right? They get a bit worked up. just leave it be.
That's good. I can't wait for the next one.
Oh, my God. All right, I'll back off the tism for the next one. All right, let's go to last words before we... I don't know. My God.
Oh, Jesus.
Last word? Let's see. How's it going? Get me the fuck out of this chair. That's last word.
That still fucking goes too long, bro.
Yeah, no. I've got to find that one. That one is twice as long as the rest.
Did I tell... I'm not sure if I mentioned it on the show, but I definitely mentioned it to you guys. I had a problem with one of my fans in my computer.
Talked about it last show. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think it was the last show. It was on the show.
2 shows ago. I've got an AIO, which is an all-in-one water cooler in my new PC that I built this year in like January or February. One of the fans died on that AIO. So I did a warranty claim. I did that warranty claim about 5 weeks ago. This is from Lee & Lee, is the brand. Lee & Lee have fantastic products. I've got the Uni fans in my computer at the moment. Actually, let me, at the risk of fucking everything up, nah, that's not going to work. It doesn't rotate enough, sorry. I was going to show you the fans, but it's not going to happen. Anyway, I've got the Uni fans in my computer. They're brilliant. I love them. But the AIO that I had didn't have the Uni fans in it, had some other fans in it. One of them died, and I made a claim about 5 weeks ago. And they clarified which fan, what was the problem. They said, yep, we'll send you out a new fan. I thought, this is great. This is really good. I didn't hear anything from them for over a month. And then I finally heard from them last week, where they emailed me and said, we're sending you the new fan now. And I'm like, now? I made this claim over a month ago. They finally sent me the fan. I got the fan. I got the fan 2 days ago. I made this claim 5 or 6 weeks ago. That's all they needed to send me.
Wow.
This is an essential component in my computer. Now, obviously, I replaced it myself in that time. Otherwise, I would not be able to use my new computer because of this one fan. As far as I'm concerned, Lee & Lee's support is fucking terrible. 5 weeks. 5 weeks to send me out a new fan. Are you guys with me here? Is that ridiculous?
Not ridiculous, yeah. 100%.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, yeah.
And from when they said they were going to send it, this took 3 days to get here.
But the fact that, I remember what you were saying originally, the fact that we're going to send you one, then they expect you to change it. Like, you'll be fine. But if this was me, I'd be calling you and saying, can you come over and help me fix this? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, if somebody had bought this like pre-built computer, there is no way in the world they would have any fucking clue on how to replace this fan, because it is the AIO unit comes assembled. It's not something you need to
one unit.
You don't put the fans on. It's all built for you. You take it out of the box and install it. But there would be quite a few people out there that would pay a shop to build a custom PC like I have. And they sent me out this. There's not even any instructions that they sent out on how to replace it.
Yeah, because it's not just a standard plug and play fan, is it? It loops back into the... it loops back into it.
It clips onto the other fans that are in there using those contacts there. And then
what's the cable for?
Because this is the main fan that died, this is the cable that connects to the computer. So the other fans don't have cables on them. All right, so this is like the main one that died. But yeah, that like not only is it ridiculous that they wanted me to do it myself instead of me returning the unit and them sending me a new one, they sent me out the broken part replaced, which is great. I immediately replaced the 3 fans that are in there myself. I'm quite handy when it comes to building PCs and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, like Michael, like you said, if it was you, you'd be up shit creek. You'd be like, I don't know how to change that.
Yeah, no idea.
Absolutely ridiculous. That is the worst support. As much as they
it's a shame because they got good products.
Their products are fantastic.
Yeah, so it's a shame to hear that the support's that bad.
It's not like they sent this a month ago and it took ages to come from like the other side of the world. No. They emailed me 2-3 days ago and said, "Oh, this is on its way now." It took them over a month to send it to me.
It's a small thing as well, like a fan. Like surely
the 120 millimeter fan
of these laying around that they could have just immediately went, all right, if they're going to send it to you and you expect you to do it yourself, surely it would just be like, okay, boom, it's straight out to you and it's there at your doorstep in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Is the way that it links together specific to that AIO though? Or is it just one of their standard linking?
No, see, I bought Unifans. This is not a Unifan, although it sort of works kind of like their Unifan range. It's not the same as their Unifan. So if I've bought Unifans in there, that won't connect with this. It's a completely different connection. All right. So what I did.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is it because that's obviously the main component for those 3 within the AIO itself.
Yes.
And it's all a set system.
Yes.
Is like, and one, admittedly, they didn't give you any updates, which is bullshit in itself. But is it something they would have had to wait to get stock in on? Even 4 weeks of stock's pretty poor.
I mean, I don't really know, but like essentially the AIO, in its condition with the way that this fan died, if I didn't replace it myself, my computer would have been out of commission for over a month.
Yeah.
Like,
not
come
good
on.
enough.
Like, I just think that's ridiculous.
Nice.
I seriously think they should have either A, said send it back and we'll replace the entire unit. I think that would have sufficed for somebody that doesn't know how to do this kind of repair.
Yep.
Or they should have just sent an entirely new unit, really, and just said, keep the one you've got, we'll send you out another one. Because that's ridiculous. But anyway.
Yeah, they could have handled it. They could have handled it a million different ways and all of them would have been better than what happened.
Yeah, I didn't chase them up. I didn't bug them. I wasn't following them up and saying, hey, where's my fan? Because I didn't really fucking care, to be perfectly honest. Because when I bought this computer, my intention was to replace these fans anyway with Unifans. I just didn't replace them because I kind of got lazy. So I had the fans already, and I just put them in the cupboard.
Can I just say two things? What? Sorry, I'm gonna derail your story here. As fun as this is, I just want to say, like, our amazingly perverted chat. We were sitting on 68 viewers for a while, and they were all like, "One more."
Oh, is that what that's about?
We got to 69 viewers, and straight away, nice. But even better than that, it then jumped from 69 straight to 71.
Fantastic!
So,
welcome everyone.
Hello to everyone.
Hit the follow, hit the subscribe button or whatever it is. Hit subscribe, hit like, and
doesn't cost you anything to give us a like.
And come back.
But it helps us. It's very valuable to us.
Oh, it is absolutely valuable. Like 71 viewers is probably nothing compared to like big streamers. To us, that's massive. So we appreciate everyone that's come and watching us. And yeah, hit subscribe and come and check out our other shows and our live streams.
And we didn't have to embarrass ourselves this week by doing Tabasco shots or eating onions and
no, we didn't. Do
all the ridiculous things we've done the last month.
We will bring that back by popular demand only.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, my name is Madago, and this is my favourite show on YouTube. That's a Mass Effect fan right there. I like that. Plus, hit subscribe so you can join the chat and join the Discord. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely join the Discord, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Always stuff happening in our Discord.
All right, well, that was my rant on Lian Lee, over and done with. All right. It's all right. So how are we going to give away? We're going to give away this this controller here. We got
either way. Before we get into that, to be a part and be available to win the controller, you've got to hit that sub button because then you'll be able to chat, and we're going to talk about through the chat.
Oh yeah, you need to be in chat. Yeah.
Yeah. So while you guys are hitting that sub button, like we said, it doesn't cost you anything. Quick last words from me. I got information about a new game today, which there's video in there. It's a game called Myco Punk. Now, it's an extraction type shooter. There is a demo currently available over on Steam. I think at the moment it's only PC. The big thing about this is that it's Devolver. Now, as soon as you see Devolver attached to pretty much anything, you got to give a second look at it.
Absolutely. Spot on with that comment.
Yeah, so if you just want, look, I'm going to download the demo to have a bit of a crack, see what it's like. It's coming out in early access soon. I'm not sure if it's going to be a free-to-play or anything like that. I don't have a lot of information just yet. But yeah, it's available now on Steam to have a try. So, Myco Punk, cool. It is called. Yeah, team-based extraction shooter.
Yeah,
is it
MYCO Punk, all one word. Yeah.
There it is, MYCO Punk. Yep.
Yeah. I will put the Steam link
on there.
in our...
Sold.
So what did they do? What else have they done that I know?
A lot. Do you know Shadow Warrior? You'll no mess with the No Wang.
Oh, yeah. Would you like a hand? Because he's not using it anymore.
Oh, you are falling to pieces. Slice. Look, Devolver Digital do great games. They just...
They always find games that have got a little quirk to it.
They also published that recent game, Angerfoot.
Yes.
Angryfoot?
Angerfoot.
Yeah. Is that the one that we used in the intro? Where you just kick the...
Yeah, I think so.
Just kicking stuff all the time? It's like a first-person shooter, but you use your foot?
Yes. Yeah,
cool.
Devolver Digital, if they publish a game, it's probably going to be good.
Yeah,
it's
they
going to be indie,
they did...
and it's going to be good.
Yeah, they did Cult of the Lamb as well, which was another really big game from a little while ago. But yeah.
Devolver is probably one of my favourite sort of indie publishers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devolver don't piss me off.
Always got something about it.
Like
that's
developers.
Post.
What's that?
I was just saying, Spacey's post that he put on X and Blue Sky. You could be watching an Aussie gaming show right now, or watching Brain Rot on TikTok. Your call.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, absolutely. 7 people made the right choice. All right. All right. So I'm going to ask a question for the controller giveaway. To give away the what do we call it? The
Game Sir Cyclone 2.
Game Sir Cyclone 2. And it comes with a, there's like a, I can't show it to you, but it's over there. Are any of you guys able to show it?
I can't pull one out. But...
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, there you go.
It comes with like
There's
a
your
dock
stand.
as well.
Your dock, and
You just sit it on that to charge.
Sits on.
Charges away.
Yeah, and when you
It's
put
now
it on,
charging.
it disconnects and charges.
As you can see
and
by
then when
my
you
green
pick it
lights.
up, it automatically powers on when you take it off the charger.
100%. So I'm going to play a game. You'll see it takes a second. The lights kick on. And we're ready to go.
Yeah, great controller. Great controller.
And it's fantastic. I just keep that tucked away in the corner of my desk.
We're not talking this shit up because it's fucking sponsored. This is just us making this up on the fly. All right,
Yeah,
so
I had a scuff. What was our scuff? The Instinct?
Instinct, I think.
The 360. The 360.
I still love the scuff.
My scuff was good, but I don't know. I don't know whether it was stick drift or something, but I was just a little. It's like I want a new controller.
I didn't have stick drift on mine.
Yeah, I don't know if I had stick drift. I just had a few little tiny issues. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should get a new one. I was looking at the PlayStation one anyway, and I'm like, I just want to get a second controller. I put it in the Discord. I said, if anyone's got any suggestions, Luke linked me to a video. I think it was a Linus Tech Tips or something.
Yeah.
About these guys. I had a look. It was like $80 Australian with the charging stand.
With the stand, yeah.
As soon as I put it in my hands, I'm like, oh, this is good. This is better than my scuff. And the scuff, mind you, was like 6 times the price at least.
$450? Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm going to do is, because you're watching at the moment, get ready to type. All right, so if you're fast on your phone, that's fine. If not, jump on a computer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a very simple question. It's going to be sort of skewed a little bit to the audience that we believe we may pull. So my wife probably wouldn't be able to answer this question. But it's going to be fairly...
It's going to be skewed to gamers? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah,
skewed to gamers?
Gamers,
yeah. You would have thought.
But it'll be, for gamers, it'll be an easy question. It'll be like, whatever. First person...
Kaiser's already written Destiny 2.
Incorrect. First person...
First person to type it in the YouTube chat as well. Not the Twitch chat, the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on Twitch, come to YouTube real quick.
The first person who it shows up on the chat on the screen, on the actual stream. Yeah. Tamika is right. That's who will win the controller side bike. I like it. All right, so are you ready? Get ready. Hopefully you're at a computer now if you're no good on your phone. Or you're ready to go.
Make sure you've hit that live button. Make sure you're watching live.
Yeah, you don't want to delay.
Yeah, you don't want delays. Yeah, hit that live button. Make sure you are as live as you could possibly be. There's like a 4-second delay minimum. You want to make sure you're at 4 seconds, okay? All right, so this question, it's going to be gaming related. First person to pop up in that little chat on our screen with the correct answer is going to be the winner. All right, so the question is, what is the name of the AI assistant in Halo who helps Master Chief? I've got a multiple choice, but I don't believe you need it.
First one to come up right here.
Was that?
We should see it any minute.
Az.
Oh, Azrael.
That's Azrael!
Nigel. Spaceys.
Spaceys with the answer Nigel gets a bonus entry.
Yeah, to the yearly giveaway.
To the yearly one, yeah.
But more importantly, for tonight, the off the cuff giveaway of the Game Sir Cyclone 2 goes to Azrael.
Absolutely. You have just
well done,
won
Az.
a brand new controller, which is great because you can use that on PC. I'm pretty, I think it's
Xbox. I'm pretty sure it's a multi.
I think you can use it on anything.
I think it's designed for PC and Nintendo.
It's a fantastic controller, Az. You're going to love it.
Yeah, I don't
Congratulations.
know. I think it works on everything, but yeah, Azrael is the winner of that one, so congratulations. And Radicus says I must be on a delay. Radicus, you were 100% on a delay.
Yeah, you're probably not watching live. Did you get live?
Whether it's through YouTube or other delays. I don't know. Love you, bro. Love you. All right, Rip
Delayed to
Cortana.
his hearing aids, maybe.
You miss having Cortana on Windows? Yeah, I don't. That's all good. She was good when you install Windows and it does that first setup. Great, but after that, fuck off.
you can go.
You can leave now. Yeah.
Yeah. Mute. Goodbye. You may owe me 3 entries for the 3 stars I fucking caught. I don't know if you listed. Did he get stars? Did he?
He did.
I didn't see
he did
anything.
catch. Whatever's going on with the stars tonight, they're not
with that
registering.
Not with that attitude. I did. Nothing.
I did see him catch 3. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll make a note. But oh my god, that was a 3 that I just drew. See the 3?
Oh, it's like it's going for a walk.
Looks like the back half of a duck. You could draw a bill on that, and that's a duck.
Yeah, well, it looks enough like a 3. All right, you've got that.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
That was that pink lemonade beer you had. It's just doing wonders for you.
Yeah.
It's because he's gumby-handed. He can't help it.
I'm left-handed. Don't make fun of me. I'm the best of the best. Shut up.
It's one of the things I'm very confident that you're in the vast minority of, so I'm going to just make fun of you for it.
You can do that if you want. All right.
You and all your left-handers in the world, all 20 of you can gang up on my front door.
Okay, no worries. I've got some Instagram reels to share with you.
Oh, no.
Are you ready for some Instagram reels?
Oh, I guess so.
Definitely. Let's go. Let's see what.
All right. I want to give this one a bit of an explanation first before we play this. Have you ever heard of
the Muffin Man?
I'm sure you understand the concept of. What the fuck?
The concept of
motorsport, racing.
Yeah.
Well, there's a world out there of racing, but not motor vehicles, not motor cars. Have you heard?
I already know what this is going to be.
Have you heard of sperm racing?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have.
Yeah.
Sperm racing is a thing that has occurred in the last week, and I dare show you tonight. Let's have a look.
As long as it's the race and not the
just start it a little bit further on. Yeah.
Check this out. This is sperm racing.
Can I show you me preparing for my first race? Yeah, I can't believe this is a thing. Really?
I can't believe I watched so much of it.
It's hard to see, but
is that related to Soggy Sail?
It's under a microscope.
Oh God! No, the swimmers aren't even on the screen. This is a microscopic masterclass.
It's crazy. So what's at the end? Is there an actual egg?
No.
At the end,
just some guy at the end.
Just some guy with a straw. And to make sure that it's unenvironmental, it's plastic straw.
Oh, that's
anyway,
that's weird.
The actual
marble racing,
but
rude.
It is like marble racing.
Yeah, I've got to say marble racing. I
watch marble racing.
Marble racing.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. I follow
I don't wish to divulge how long I've watched it, but there are times where me and my wife have watched marble racing for way too long.
There's a guy on TikTok that I follow, and in the book I've been writing lately, I've got the kids playing marble racing. I've been that infatuated with it. That's their little thing in the pastime.
It is like marble racing, but anyway,
I would hate to see the champagne spray.
The visual is not that important. It's more the understanding the concept that exists. That is a thing. And the commentator sounded so much more alive than any sports commentator.
I want to know if that's the real commentary.
It is.
Because you reckon it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were very animated.
Oh, yeah.
That.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably a racer in the next race. That's why he's so animated. He's just
he's a jerk off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably the one sport I'd love the training for.
yeah.
All right.
The one sport you could be an Olympic level athlete.
I'd be a legend. My sperms would be like come out and just go.
Swim backwards.
The only ones to start going backwards. You defy the rules of nature, like a shark swimming backwards.
They just dribble out and fall on the floor. Anyway, let's have a look at this one. This is another TikTok or whatever it is. I don't know.
Oh no. There's always shit involved with your TikToks and stuff. What the fuck?
Every time it barks.
I saw one similar the other day. A dog had drank too much water when swimming, and it's barking out on
it was squirting the water out.
And every time it barked, it's squirting water out of its ass.
Yeah. Look, I've got one here. This is pure nostalgia. It's not gross. It's not funny. It's just this is pure nostalgia. Do you remember this?
There's 62 seconds on the clock. It's counting down now.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing, right?
Amazing.
This is the best show.
Representing
the King. This is like Aussie after school. Classic. They'd have those levels where you'd play there'd be like a versus segment the kids would play against each other. Yeah. The key hunt at the end was always key. It was one of those things you'd watch it and you'd be like,
it's a knockout. Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. I love that.
It was the one you'd run up and they'd have to like push things on the ground. Like there was like key things they had to step on or something, wasn't there? And they'd run back. That was a good show.
It was very good. All right, let me see. Now this one's been in the news. You guys have probably surely seen this. Oh, that's quiet.
On the Sunshine Coast this afternoon, two sisters have told how their mother and man raced to help when the carjacked SUV rolled on Steve Irwin Way, only to find the gun-wielding car thief emerging from the wreck. Here's some of what they had to say.
And one guy, he was up there with our mum, and he went up there and he was coming back down towards us, and he goes, "Run, he's got a gun." And our heart started to pound, and I said, "Oh, Mum, where's Mum?" And poor Mum was stuck.
Just watch their eyes, because I'm pretty sure they blink this way.
She goes, "Are you all right?" Because he had all blood all over his face, and he goes, "I'll shoot."
It's just annoying.
Goes, "Hey, I'm here
like,
to help." And Mum
we get your twins, but can't you each tell that one's talking? Just shut up.
I think
you don't have to speak at the same time.
It is quite annoying, isn't it? But I don't know, like
100%.
Anything to make him look the other way.
What you're going to argue that it's something other than annoying?
No,
these are two guys.
There's this couple on the coast up here, on the Central Coast, and they'd be in their like 60s at least, twins, and they still go around dressed exactly the same. And it's like, surely that's shit you grow out of when you're like 5 or 6, when your parents stop dressing you. You grow out of we're identical, everything we do is the same. Like it's like, I get you're identical and stuff, that's great, but you don't have to talk exactly at the same time.
Better than us.
Yeah, good on them, but it's still annoying.
And Mum
Ran. He's got a gun.
And the guy goes to her, "I'll find you and I'll shoot you." All I was.
Anyway,
that's
viral in the news.
All right, I've got to go to the bathroom.
Okay, you go do a wee. All right.
Go do winners. Go
Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders comes out tomorrow. Do you know that?
Does it?
Do you know
I did not know that. Not really.
It's like a co-op extraction shooter. It's another one.
Oh, another one.
Yeah. I've had this on my wish list for a couple of years now. It's finally coming
Yeah, right.
out.
PvP.
PvE with
PvE.
elements of PvP. PvPvE, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, don't quote me.
Oh, it's
I
on my wish
think-
list too.
I think it's free to play. I think. I don't know, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, there's nothing on on Steam. It still just says coming soon.
Well, I watched a YouTube video of it today. This one with Jack Frags, and it says you can play this tomorrow.
The technical test 2 is now open.
Okay, so it's not releasing. It's just there's going to be like an early beta.
Like a beta. Yeah. So you can. Yeah, so I requested access to it.
Spaces. Congrats on the 0 mention of Switch 2. Nothing new has come out about the Switch 2 worth mentioning. We talked about it last show. That was enough until it releases, I think. But yeah, this is
on a Facebook group. I saw a guy comparing, what was it, Kill Switch 3 to Metroid from the PS3.
Yeah.
Killzone,
yeah.
The PS3 to Metroid on the Switch 2. And they're like, what happened? I'm like, this is the most random, obscure comparison. Like, you're taking a console from like 15 years ago and comparing it to a handheld. Like, what are you trying to achieve here? What is this comparison?
Yeah, I don't know. Some people do some weird shit just for clicks. Not that we do that.
No,
It's an onion.
It's not us.
All right.
Right. We wrapping up, or am I going bathroom?
We are. I think we're I don't have anything else to say. Has anybody else got any last words?
No. Had a great show. I'm happy to start winding down. Maybe get a game or two in afterwards.
Congratulations to Az for winning the game, sir.
Right, yeah. Oh.
We'll get you. I'll get your details later.
Make sure you subscribe so we've got a way to contact.
Yeah, make sure you hit that sub button and come and join the Discord.
Checks. Yeah, if it turns out that Azrael is not a valid winner, so she's not a subscriber, not a Discord. Look, she is. It's all good. we know who Azrael is. She's a fucking quick typer by the looks of things too.
Yeah.
Someone needs to go
Speedy
potty.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's it. All right, congratulations, Az. You've won that. Bring the show home, Snoogs. Do your thing.
Do your thing.
My thing? Oh, shit, that's right. I'll do something here to close it up, don't I?
You close the show, bro.
I close the show?
You do. Sure? Normally.
Really?
Fucking stop delaying Snoogs before I piss myself. Come on.
Oh, you're doing it on purpose. I didn't even pick up.
That's all from us. See you for the next one. While you're still here, though, why don't you hit that like button and show us some love. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and tickle that bell icon to be notified whenever a new video goes live, where you can come and join us and watch Grim dancing that way. There he is down there. Links to all our socials are in the description, wherever you're watching or listening along. As always, I have been Snoogs.
I'm Lucas.
And I'm really busting to go to the toilet.
He's also a dream job.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, dude.
We've had a blast, we've sailed the sky. Laughs and cheers, now time to fly. See you in 2 weeks, same time, same place. With smiles and fun, we'll all embrace. The AGExp Show will be back with more adventures to unpack. Stay tuned, my friends, don't be late. Next week, we'll all captivate. Monday night or Friday light, we'll be here together. mystery tales and wow, so bold. Stories new and stories old. The AGExp Show will be back with more adventures to unpack. Stay tuned, my friends, don't be late. In 2 weeks we'll all captivate. So wave your hands and shout out loud. We're signing off but feeling proud. Join us soon for laughter's flare. The AGExp will be there. The AGExp Show will be back with more adventures to unpack. Stay tuned, my friends, don't be late. In 2 weeks we'll all captivate.